Hello and welcome back to D&D with Dummies Campaign 1, The Marked Ones. Henry, could you please give us a recap of last session?
Can do. It's been 2 weeks since our last session, so it's been a little bit. After the looting of Caithus's house, the party were advised by Wagnus to quickly leave as the Hag had only left to a demiplane to heal. As they left, Wagnus advised the party to head to Parn, as Vareth had intended on returning there after being recaptured by Caithus once. As the party were on the road, they were separated by a fight between two colossal dragon-like creatures in the sky. After fighting to return to the path, the gang met up with a new group of adventurers and noticed that a party member was missing. We're going to start this week off with a bit of an interesting one. Alona, you are currently in a giant haunted mansion. It's dark, there are cobwebs everywhere, and you just feel sick to the stomach. Nothing is going your way at the moment, is it?
I would say things have not been ideal in the last. How long have we been
You've been here for
here?
like 8 months, so it's been an awful time period for you.
This is like
Um,
the 18th worst experience of my life.
yeah. Only the 18th. Wow. Um,
Get off the game, man.
a persistent pain kind of emanates from you. But as you walk around, you start to slowly feel a bit of a goal in the back of your mind forming. You're not sure exactly what you want to do yet, but you know that you want to do something here. Uh, cool. And we'll go back to the rest of the group. Um, as you guys have all made your way back to the path and seen your friends, you do notice three new individuals. Even though we gave a bit of a description 2 weeks ago, we'll just do it again just so everyone's familiar. Could we start off with Clarabelle? Clarabelle, can you just give a bit of description on your character?
Yeah, sure. So she's a full-blooded orc, but she's a bit short for a full orc. She's only about 5'8". She's wearing a flower crown, holding a staff that's seemingly made completely of vines and flowers, and just wearing simple cloth garb. She's just got a ready smile.
Crimson, you're up next.
You'll see a about 6'1" tiefling looking lad, bit of a lean build, red coloration around, with these obsidian black tattoos around the chest and arms, wearing similar to the orcish companion beside him, a leather, looks like leathers of some sort of a monkish robe, with a sash at the side, two daggers at his sides, and what looks to be leather or iron gauntlets, similar on his hands. You're not 100% sure. And he's got bright red horns that just curl back into like similar to that of a ram. And yeah, that's him.
Cool. Tenacity.
Tenacity is a 5 foot tall hobgoblin. She has a kind of soft reddish brown skin tone with quite strong eyebrows and long dark hair. She's wearing quite a lot of layers. It looks like there's some sort of cloth underneath that's like wrapped around her with some sort of armor on top with a big cloak. She's got a lot on her. She's got a huge backpack with stuff hanging off of it and things all over her belt. And she looks a little bit like she's prepared for anything. She has a staff that she's holding on to, but she's also got these kind of runic things around her hands that just seem to be kind of glowing a soft yellowy white color. She doesn't really look at anyone, but she's kind of flinching a little bit, and she just seems ready to get out of here.
Yeah, awesome. Um, as the party makes their way back onto the path and you notice these new individuals, um, you notice once again that Alona is now missing. Um, you guys did have a bit of discussion at the end of last week about kind of like your goals and stuff. And as Xander wellfully put it at the time, that it's important for you guys to continue Elona has seemed a little bit distant for the last 2 weeks, and it seemed as if she kind of started taking things into her into her own hands. So you've been kind of advised by everyone to kind of on. As we all return to the path, I'm going to do another quick jump, this time to Janice. Hello, Janice. Um, Janice, you've just arrived in Pan. This is actually where you were born, so you know quite well about the area here. You know that your parents have got a shop here to stay as well, but you're here on official business. You've come here with the other scribes. You guys have all kind of caught up. Your relationship is starting to get back on track now. With, sorry, I forgot her name. What was her name again? Sorry, their name.
It's a mouthful to pronounce.
It's a mouthful to pronounce.
Call it Pixie. We'll call it Pixie for now.
Yeah, Pixie. That's back on track. And yeah, you guys have arrived at Pan. Even though you guys aren't here to actually do anything specific, you are here to come in and take notes for their council members, which you guys are allowed in on. You know, it's pretty rare opportunity for people to come in and do stuff, but as you guys are the scribes, you're allowed to come in and see what their new rules are, just to see if it doesn't fight or break anything. What's it called? Sorry. Doesn't break any of the rules that the Pedwar have made. And Dwin Simrid is the name, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Dwin Simrid. Yeah, you kind of come in, it's bustling, it's busy as per always. The refugees are everywhere. You do notice a few elves and a few of town just helping out, doing the best they can to make this a strong society, and you prepare for tomorrow's council meeting. Now we're going to go to Hunter. Hunter, you know that Craicne was just sent out on a bit of a mission. The party that you were with, who you were intending on, has started to really fuck shit up. Not only have they made a plant infestation in your base, which has now delayed the expansion of Pader, which you needed Fermiel to do, but he's not willing to do because they may have his animals. They have then knocked out and made Caithwis retreat into her own demi-plane. It's seeming as if they are becoming quite strong quite quickly, and you're trying to hold everything together at the moment, but it's not going very easy for you. How are you feeling?
I imagine he would not be feeling very happy right now. Probably has taken that anger out on a few unsuspecting people. Yeah, he's not particularly pleased right now.
Yeah. And you know Craicne going out, even if you didn't request it, you know he would have anyway, because he's quite pissed that they beat you recently, and he knows that Lord Alp is not exactly the happiest with you, for the fact that you lost in the fight.
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a rough time. You know that in about 4 to 5 months there will be the Great Council meeting at Rowella, where you can discuss with the other lieutenants, and Alf can talk to the other Pedwar about maybe removing this party, or specifically targeting this party, to get rid of them. You know that each of the other Pedwar are kind of looking into dealing with the party in their own ways. Riarthur is intending on getting John back and is willing to kill the party to do it. Very unlike her, but you know she's very selective of the people who live in her lands. So the fact that one has escaped is not a good look on her. You've obviously had the insult of them not assisting you and then seeing your true face. And Allah has expressed interest in some of the party members to kind of work with, specifically Alona and Celadrin. Lobad obviously has old beef with the party. And yeah. We'll now return to the group. I'd like you guys to introduce each other, yourselves to each other.
So who are you guys?
Oh,
Depends on what
Tenacity will look at the others like, I'm not going first.
That's alright. I can go first, Nest. Don't you worry. My name's Crimson. On my right, this here is Tenacity, and this here on my left is Flowers. Um, we're here on a bit of a retrieval mission, specifically for you and your party. By the look of it, do we have them all here? So Crimson turns to face his companions. Like, do we know numbers? Like,
We're at least one short at the moment.
Are you sure?
Flowers.
I was just asking, are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah, we had a cleric with us.
Do you know where she is?
No, we were all separated.
Shame. That's a damn shame.
Which apparently seems to happen a lot with these people.
You're not one of the natives.
I'm more native to Fairwind than they are.
No. Seems like the only one doing the talking is the one native to this plane. Any of the rest of them, do they talk or are they mute?
Well,
What's your name, blue boy?
my name's John.
I'm
They
just
can talk.
waiting to see what your intentions are.
I'm sorry, I thought we already told you. We're taking you to Pawn.
Sorry, I must have missed that bit.
Maybe you can't hear because you're all the way up there. That was a joke.
That's funny. I'm Xander.
Is that your real name?
Is that your real name?
You just say your real name immediately?
Oh my days, no wonder.
Yeah, no wonder.
We're gonna have our work
At
cut out
all?
for us.
Oh my days.
Here's what you need to do. Forget that you had an old name.
Don't even start.
They've been pretty good
Okay,
so
you're
far.
the tall one.
Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher is my name.
I'ma just
Bone
call
Crusher.
you Green Eyes.
Okay.
Alright.
Now,
Who's the one with the eye patch?
It's eye patch.
Okay.
damn, bit on the nose there, isn't it?
It is, but it's fine.
I mean, if it's what works.
And the bald
Can
one?
we get a move on now? We're just standing here. Like, surely we have better places to be.
Yeah, well, we need to make sure that we take account of all of you before we, leave in case one of you tries to wander off or say your name. Kind of just looks like she's so disinterested in this.
Nah, my companion Tenacity here makes a very interesting point. We better bust it. If we are gonna bust him, we better take stock, check in. We know Bone Crusher, or Green Eyes. We know Eye Patch. No Joan. What about the last one? I believe you called him Baldy Tenacity? Is that what we're going
I
with?
said he was bald. That was just an observation.
Well, that is my name, so we'll run with it.
Creative. Alright, I say we
Easy.
go. Unless you want to wait for your cleric.
Are we going to?
We should probably keep moving.
How important is it to your group?
A very
Sorry.
damn fine question.
Can you go
I mean,
without
why?
him?
Yeah, we can go without her. It's fine.
Okay.
We
Hopefully she'll find her way.
We hope so too.
She should find the path.
I mean, you've been told to find the path, haven't you? And if we're in doubt, go to the path.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
And Anthony just turns and starts walking.
We might as well stay.
Yeah, I'll
Start.
go as well.
Yep. As you're all walking along, you start to feel the ground beneath your feet start to cool off, kind of indicating to you that it's becoming afternoon. Even though the brightness of the sky has not changed from its currently pinkish hue, it seems like you've been able to walk a pretty decent distance before you guys reach the next kind of setup site for your camps. Um, could you take us over to the next camp map for me, please, Reese?
Can do.
Oh, it's highly pixelated. I'll send. I don't know if the picture I want to work, but we'll see. As you guys kind of set up camp, it's pretty quick with your pop-up tents and stuff like that. You now have a bit of an opportunity to do some downtime. Obviously, it's only going to be for the next 8 hours, but if there's anything you guys would kind of like to do at the moment, just let me know.
Do we have a river nearby?
You do have a bit of stagnant water across the way, just over here.
I'll go see if I could do a little bit of fishing.
Too easy. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do while we're here?
Probably just got to go do a general sweep around the perimeter and do some light exercise.
I am summoning flowers.
Call Lock the Destroyer.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
I want to summon a little patch of flowers. I'm just looking at them and vibing.
Straight up vibing. I'm just quickly getting my encounter table up for Xander, but
Specifically for Xander.
Crimson, you kind of know not to go any further than the campsite or anything like else, anywhere else. So you know to kind of stay up and down the path. You kind of run up and down the length with the campsite in sight. Let me see. Put this in the filter? No. Love it. See if there's even a picture for it. I don't think there is. It's a good fish. Need a fish. Ah, yes, a CR9. That would be appropriate.
Yes.
So as you're kind of fishing, Xander, feel a giant line as your rod almost bends over in half, about to snap, just straight off the bat. You yourself don't really feel any resistance. You're so strong that. But you end up reeling in a giant ether fish. This fish kind of looks like a normal. You notice that the scales are kind of prismatic in hue. The only time you've kind of seen this color is whenever Varith would cast one of his spells, or in the blast zone in his cage. It's quite large. It seems like it's about as long as your full, but it seems very, very strong. What would you like to do?
Try and maneuver the fish into a position where I could grab it, I guess.
Yeah, too easy. Could you roll a? Would you prefer to roll a survival check for using the fishing rod, or just like a flat d20 roll? It's kind of up to you.
We'll see what survival has in store for me.
Too easy.
21.
21. You kind of easily maneuver this fish over, and as you grab it, your hand easily reaches over the top of its fin, pushing it down. You notice that there are some spikes along the way, but you've kind of dealt with fish like this. You know that the fins will move as soon as you push them down. It doesn't seem like there's any gill cutters or anything on there like that. There's no like any additional spikes or anything for you to look out for. But you do notice that the scales on it are very interesting hue. As you pick it up out of the water, it starts kicking at you, trying to escape.
Okay. Can I examine the fish any further? Anything else that just missing or something? No, it's just a
Yeah.
very prismatic fish.
You can make a choice of rolling either a dexterity saving throw or an arcana check.
Well, it's not really good either way. Fuck it, saving throw. Why not? That's a nat 1.
That's an at one. Holy shit. Okay. You feel your body split into a billion pieces
Ooh.
as you were ripped from this realm and placed onto the ethereal plane.
Xander's died again. Everyone's just turning into dust for the second time.
As you're looking around, you can still see the area around you, but instead of it being the colors you're used to, the path down near your feet is the exact same color as the scales on this fish. You see underneath the path a stream of water. Obviously, this water kind of comes into the pond over here. So it's almost self-feeding. The trees either look like treants just sitting there wasting time, or they look like these contorted nightmares of flesh and blood, with a heart pumping into them. The fish that you're holding onto is still trying to escape from grasp. Roll a perception check.
Okie dokie. 16.
On the horizon to the northeast, you see a very strange looking light. Similar to, it almost looks like Roller, the tree in the middle that you saw when you first arrived here and were thrown up in the sky. But it seems to be made out of the same pink, purple, and blue translucent light that the fish that you're holding is path.
Different.
You notice the fish start to kick again. I'd like you to make either that Arcana or Dexterity saving throw again.
Yeah, we got Dex again.
Yep.
14.
14? Cool. This time you manage to hold on and you're prepared for this shift as you get shifted back into the normal plane. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel like there's any pain or anything like that. You do feel a bit nauseous from the first time that it happened, but it's definitely not as bad as the first shift. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna just put the fish back.
Good call. I did not realize the fish could go into the ether. I just read part of it and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, you were able to have a bit of a quick travel. Would you like to continue fishing, or is that put you off of fishing in this pond?
I think I'll just put my rod away and just chill for a bit. It's kind of a bit
That
like
that is fair. Clarabelle, as per normal, or Flower, if doesn't really matter if I say it. I'm God at the moment. Uh, Flower, as you're making a bunch of flowers in front, the rampant growth is natural to Fairwind, it's happening, but as you're making plants that are native to Fairwind, it's not as crazy as those from the Parodia. Um, you make almost the bed of flowers that you could lay in if you wanted to have a bit of a relax and a bit of a catch up on homework if you wanted to.
Honestly, that sounds like a good plan.
As you go to sleep. It's hard homework, man. That's hard homework.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Roll a D100 Crimson.
D100 inbound. $86.
46. You don't notice anything too abnormal. Obviously, there are a bunch of things eating each other and stuff like that. But you're a born Fairwindian. This is pretty normal to you. There's nothing any dangerous or anything like that. You do see a bunch of hunters running across in the woods to your left, but you know that they won't interact with you guys as long as you're on the path. Roll a history or an insight check as.
For your insight check.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's roll an insight. 18 plus 9, 27.
So easy. Was that insight or?
Insight.
Yep, cool. You kind of know just straight off the bat that the path they're making is a little bit strange. They probably shouldn't be around here. You guys are only a day out from Pan, and you know that they're not really meant to be around here. Any of the Pedwar who kind of come this close get in a bit of trouble. So something is probably not right.
Knowing that, I'm just going to start making my way back to the group. Keeping my eyes on that bit of section, just getting a bit of a lay of the land on. Would I be able to make a perception or insight to see how far away from us they are, or which direction they go?
No, not really. They're so far away from the path that you know, like, even if you take more than 20, 25 steps away from the path, that time and space just distort. So you don't really know how far away they are. You just know that if you can see them, they're too close.
Well, I'll bust a move back to the party then and just have a quick chin wag with Tenacity and Flower just to give them a heads up. And then pass around the message to the others just to make sure that they're not straying too far away from the camp.
Too easy. Yeah, you kind of relay the information on pretty quickly. They know the drill. To the other 3 members, you know that it's very strange. They're not anywhere near here. It has been. We have been stuck in the season of spring for far too long, so it may just be because of there's no longer any prey close to Pan left over, but they still should not be near this area. Zoldan, Celadrin, and John, is there anything you guys would like to be doing in this next little 8-hour period before you guys go to bed?
I think Celadrin is not really gonna be doing too much. He's kind of withdrawn at the moment. And yeah, I think he's just gonna continue reading that book he got.
Yeah. Too easy. You're slowly piecing it together. John's help the other night really helped you kind of get used to Sylvan. Obviously, the Underdark language is kind of similar, so it's not too far off. Bits and pieces here and there. And you start reading about all the experiments that Cathos has done. And the longer you read into just this first book, it's mostly how the world works. Obviously, she tested these things on live creatures, and she didn't do it in a way that was necessarily nice, but it's definitely useful information to have.
Okay.
Just
If you
sorry, because
Yeah.
it's a book and Tenacity is known for enjoying books. Does she notice?
are you reading it out in the public, Sullivan, or are you reading it in
I
your
was
head?
thinking more like in my tent,
Okay.
to be honest. But yeah.
That's
100%.
all good. She wouldn't notice then.
Yeah, I assumed it was in the tent because those books are, and it's just easier because of his desk in there. On that note as well, for any of those with one of the tents, if you guys would like to make the inside of your own tent, just a 15 by 15 kind of area, even if you just wanted to kind of mock it up on some grid paper, that would also be very cool because that way we can have a bit of a look inside everyone's tents.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Zoldan, what are you up to at the moment, bud?
Not too much. I was actually wondering if I could potentially just have a quick chat with Crimson.
Yeah, too easy. When you're ready.
Hey, Crimson. Just purely out of curiosity, what is Pawn about? Like, I don't know much, if anything, about Fairwind in general.
Huh?
But
Hold it, you're a bit curious about what's going on. About our place, eh?
I'm more just a bit wary because of recent ventures.
I mean, that does make a little bit of sense, granted that from the vibe we got, you've been through a lot in a very short period of time. When you came here, I don't mind talking to you a little bit about it. What's the call features you need to know? Well, unlike probably some of the places you've been before, Pond's a bit of the, how would you call it, a refugee city. Put of it like this. All the, various peoples who, come through from your side decided, nah, don't really like what's going on with the Ped War, and they made their own little slice of life.
So should I expect to see all manner of people, regardless of where they came from?
A mix. We got a few fair folks coming from your side, and then got a few more who just natural born. Well, as you can imagine, I'm not one of a native lineage myself, but my lineage came from over the other side, landed here, and I've been here for a while. So some of us are born here, so we're Fairwinian, but then others have popped in through random portals. I'm assuming you came through a portal, bit of a gate-like thing to get across.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of people coming from all the different colonies, and we all came together. Though I will say, originally it was a place we call Pond. It's run by a bit of a council, elvish origins. Not too friendly, but well, to non-elves that is. But nah, they leave you be if you look after yourself. There's a couple of different districts where a few of our yoke can find a posse and just find a bit of a spot to relax in. And before you worry about it, the Padwa don't real have much say over what happens in Pond. It's kind of its own little independent nation, doing its own little thing, but within the bounds and respect of the Padwa's influence. Does that make sense?
Kind of. It's would you say it's like a small independent, like, quote, nation within a continent?
Basically.
So you would know as well, Crimson, that what it effectively is, it's this group of elves that have lived here forever. Like, they've been here since basically the dawn of Fairwind. And the refugees have just kind of come to intermingle around where they live. So there's a giant city in the center of it, but then there's another giant city around that, which is kind of like where the refugees kind of are. So you know the reason why the Pedwa don't fuck with the elves is because if the elves decided to band up together, they'd be able to take out at least one or two of the Pedwa.
I'll relay all that to Baldy. So yeah, basically, we all live around a bit of a city by the elves. The elves do their thing, we do our thing. We just be mindful, and yeah, got our own little defense force there, which is nice. They kind of watch over us. Yeah. Outside of that, not too much to say.
But this is just as a hypothetical, because like I'm not familiar with the customs. What should I avoid? What should we avoid doing as a party? Like any particular thing they find frustrating or annoying, or just downright illegal according to the elves, or whatever.
I mean, basic common sense. Don't go looking for trouble. No trouble will find you. Stay clear of the elves. If there's a couple of little bit of a arcana spots, just avoid them unless you really need to go there for some particular reason. I don't think we will. But outside of that, nah, we just do our own thing. Keep to ourselves. I mean, especially for your group, I'd say just keep your heads down. Don't cause no problems for nobody. And look, you should be able to blend in mostly enough with the groups of refugees around and the rest of the Boston city space. So just don't be stupid, is my basic advice to you.
Ew. On another note, like I'm just trying to quite distract myself from a little bit. But what do you, when you get there? I know it's part of your job to get us there safely, but what do you do after this? Because I don't know. I'm curious.
I don't think I talked to the old man about that. Well, we'll probably hang around with you for a little bit and make sure you get accustomed, get yourself squared away. We'll go from there. Old man's probably got something to tell us. He runs the joint there, so he'll tell us what we need to do with you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
By being brutally honest with you, Baldy, Flowers and I and Tenacity got given this job a couple days back. We got told to retrieve you. We got told to bring you in. I mean, outside of that, we just got told to look after you. When we get there, you're the old man's problem. Hope that don't sound too callous, but it's the way of the world.
While I appreciate that, I'm just confused as to how we've gotten so, like, how word of us has gotten so far around the realm.
I mean, I've got no real idea outside of apparently been making waves for something or other. I don't know. I heard one of the scribes is back. One's been missing for a while. But outside of that, I heard you've been making waves. So, we came, we get you, we look after you. It's the way.
Well,
That makes sense, Baldy. You're looking a little worried. You're looking a bit pale. You good?
yeah, I'm good. Just trying to soak in the information that we've been just heard about everything, even though we have no information about anything else. Anyway,
You'll be right, bud. Put my hand on his shoulder. Look out.
While I'm gonna go back to my tent now. Thank you for the chat and all the information.
No worries. Just make sure you keep your eyes out. Got a few hunters running around that we don't particularly want to get involved with. Mind yourself, yeah?
I'll try. Why does it feel like everywhere we go we're getting watched?
Can I, after Crimson talked about seeing people coming nearby, Tenacity's gonna grab her staff and then into like the dirt, kind of in the center of the camp, she's gonna start drawing like a a ring with like different symbols and like runes and whatnot to cast alarm. And so she'll choose all the people around, you know, everyone she knows is supposed to be here as people who won't set off the alarm. And it'll make an audible alarm if someone else comes within 60 feet of the watered area. That's okay.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, go for it.
And then she will like just go and sit down and she'll pull out one of her books from her bag and start writing in it, just kind of looking up and then going back down like she's deep in thought and thinking, making notes.
Too easy. Obviously you noticed the thing you messaged me about earlier. You also noticed the comment about why does it always feel like people are watching us. You could roll a perception check if you wanted to see the like 12 seconds that Xander disappeared for.
Can do that.
Because I know you're a little bit
He's not-
pedantic about that.
Yeah. Let's go. 18.
18. You definitely noticed it. You noticed that he picked up a fish, which you assume to be an ether fish. Which is why he only disappeared for a while, and then came back. But you don't
He's
know
not
what he
concerned.
saw. You're definitely intrigued. One of your
Right.
one of your older thought processes on a way to get back was to kind of use etherfish together to kind of create a big enough like hole in reality to kind of go through. You've never really been able to collect enough to really test it. You
Where
have
did Bonecrusher go afterwards? Like after he got back? Did he just come back to camp?
that's a question for Bone.
I stayed like at the pond for a bit, and yeah, probably walked back into my tent.
She might Oh, she does not want to go into a random person's tent. She'll kind of go outside and she'll go.
Yes. What can I help you with?
She kind of opens the tent flap just a little bit, but she doesn't come in. Did you catch an ether fish?
I think so.
She'll just walk straight in after you, like say yes, and she'll sit down and cross her arms.
Yeah, I picked up a fish that was very prismatic in its scales.
Right. What happened?
I went to a different plane, but it wasn't. It kind of looked like this one, but it was different. I was kind of seeing everything for what it was, like behind an illusion, sort of thing.
You see her eyebrows furrow, and she kind of looks off as if she's thinking. Weird.
Certainly is. It was a bit odd.
How'd you get back?
It brought me back?
The fish?
I think so. I don't really know, to be completely honest with you.
Right. Okay. Can you and she'll pull out a book. Can you describe everything that you saw in as much detail as you possibly can? You don't have to actually say.
Oh, okay.
If you agree, we'll just say yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll agree then.
You can see she doesn't really make eye contact with you at all. She's just very like focused on making these notes, and she's like nodding, and then sometimes she looks a bit confused and like tilt her head. She kind of looks up sometimes as if she's confused as to what that is and blah blah blah. And then when you're done, she just nods. She's like, "Okay, thanks," and she'll leave.
Oh, okay.
Xander, can you roll an insight check for me?
Yeah, sure can. Sorry, waiting on Dan.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
What'd you say? Insight.
Yep.
21.
21. This is kind of the first person that's actually had a bit of an interest in this kind of stuff from Fairwind. Most people kind of just shrug off, oh yeah, that's just Fairwind, right? That's how most people react to new stuff. This person didn't really seem to do that. Just a bit of food for thought.
Okay.
As it starts to become a little bit darker, is there anything you would like to do, John, or are you just chilling?
John will, throughout everyone else doing their stuff, he'll just be like, what, sort of observing, like just.
Tenacity
obviously
and John just observing each other from across the camp.
John, roll an
Great
insight
game.
check.
Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact. John, roll an insight. Tenacity, roll an insight.
Oh god. 13.
My thing will fix itself. Right, D&D Beyond's screwing me around. Sorry, insight, you said?
Yep.
That is a 15.
15. John, you feel like Tenacity probably doesn't like blue people. And Tenacity, you feel like John probably doesn't like red people. It just seems staring at you the whole time. It's really strange. You can't really think of any other reason why he'd be staring at you like that.
Happened to me.
Always happening.
No.
Anxiety.
Strange how
Yes.
that works.
If that's the case, I'll just just narrow my eyes and just teleport.
And then she'll do the exact same thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, where are they teleporting to? Are they next to each other now?
You just write on my notes. I have to get John and Tenacity together. I'm shipping them. I'm shipping them right now.
Would Crims seen this exchange of just both, because I'm standing out in the middle of everything after my conversation with Baldy, just seeing these two stare at each other and teleport away?
I don't know. It's probably happened earlier in the day, honestly. I know I said obviously happened in the name, but this is more like when she's watching people, so this is like way earlier. Yeah, so you might have, but it's also Tenacity, like you're used to this weird shit.
Something teleports away, comes back and looks at it again.
She doesn't trust anyone. Someone staring at her probably isn't helping her out either. Yeah, cool. As you guys kind of start getting ready for bed, is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm already in bed.
Hey,
You're in bed, Maxine.
Let's go.
You know what? You can have a double long rest. That's how much I
Oh,
like it.
that's insane. Do I get anything different from that? Absolutely not.
You get to double your HP until.
Oh, hell yeah.
You did, it was a joke,
262
It
health.
was a joke. It was a joke. I don't need a wizard with 206 health.
Oh, wizard.
for the me.
A wizard.
I am a wizard, and if you don't think so, I will fight you.
Alright.
Also, I'm pretty insulted you said that 5'8" was short. Rick. Was there something?
Short for an orc. Come on.
Are you saying I'm not an orc? I could be an orc.
You're a human.
There's so
You're
many
5'8"?
layers to that comment. There's so many layers.
As we kind of like start getting ready for bed and having a bit of a chill out, you guys kind of have an opportunity now to choose what guard order is going to be if you wanted a guard order. You don't have to have one if you don't want one. you know that being this close to the path is probably going to leave you safe, but as Tenacity kind of got the gist from, people from the path could walk into a campsite if they wanted to. Probably a good idea to set up an alarm, and the alarm
But
would
we
all wake
also
you up.
do have the alarm, so if they're within 60
Yeah.
feet of it, we will get a notification.
60?
Yeah, within 60 feet of it.
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
The alarm produces the
Like those
sound of a
security
handbell for
cameras
10
that you
seconds
connect to your
within
phone.
60 feet of the warded area. That's right,
Damn.
I'm never gonna die.
What's the sound it makes when someone teleports in? A mental alarm. Huh?
Huh?
Anyway, as everyone goes to bed,
Oh
with
no!
no one's keeping guard,
Oh, wait,
I'm
we're not
keeping
actually doing
guard.
that? Yeah.
you can have
I'm,
guard if you
I'll,
want to. Yeah, I was just waiting.
Yeah,
No one,
for
no one said
sure.
anything.
yeah,
Alright,
Tenacity will go
let's-
first.
Yep.
Alright.
She's kind of being a bit. She's kind of walking around camp, just kind of looking at the tents, making some more notes in her notebook, stopping and thinking, going again, drawing some more runes in the ground.
Roll a D100 for me.
That would be a 10.
A 10. Four. Roll a D4 for me.
Oh no. A 3.
3 aberration. um,
No.
no.
Nasty.
Not one, not two, but
3
three.
less star spawn. One in front of you.
Not two, not four.
so-
but
You notice that as you're on guard, the trees are slightly further out from you. Start to moan and groan, croaking in the wind. The soil underneath them starts to bubble and burst as fungus slowly starts crawling up the trees. You notice that this is Lobad looking food. The fungus explodes, rushing towards the campsite, but getting hit by the protective barrier that surrounds the path, leaving you guys okay, but your entire vision to your southwest side is now obscured by mushrooms and fungus. It stays there for about 2 hours, roiling and pushing against it, and then probably in your third hour of watch, it starts to pull itself back and slowly resides back into the ground. You guys are lucky that you definitely stayed as close as you did to the path tonight. You may not have been so lucky if you were not on the path.
Hey, well, thank God I'm, yeah, cool. I will wake up Crimson, and I will, and she will tell about what happened. And then she'll probably stay up for a bit longer, just making some more notes about stuff and kind of having something warm to drink, and then she'll sleep.
Too easy. Crimson, can you roll a D100 for me?
Alrighty. Uh, 49.
49. I got on my encounter. As you're kind of watching this spot that Tenacity kind of pointed out to you, and you notice that the area that was exploded obviously has become more fertile. It does with every time that Lobad eats something and leaves his decay behind. But you do get the sickly presence and the feeling that Wisteria is pushing into the area now as well. What would happen if these two forces met each other? You notice that the wisteria blossoms are pushing in as hard as they can. the leaves kind of hitting the floor, and Lobad's rot is crawling up the trees that they surround and eating them down. It seems to be a very busy night tonight for some reason. Not to stress, they're not going to be able to get anywhere near the path, and Tenacity's wards are going to be strong enough to approach you guys if they do somehow break that barrier, but for now you feel safe. Coming to the end of your shift, who would you like to pick as your next person?
Knowing what Tenacity has said, going through and knowing that Flower kind of needs a beauty rest, let's see if I wake up Bone Crusher.
Needs a beauty
Like-
rest? That's rude.
He likes to sleep. Oh my days, if you take that as an insult, girl. Oh Lord. She is precious thing. I don't want her up in the middle of the night. Oh my days.
As you walk to Xander's tent, you hear the ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding of Tenacity's alarm bell going off.
Tenacity Minis jumps up.
Everyone is gonna wake up. Xander, you have a visitor in your tent. A let's say 5'5", young adult with black hair with blue streaks and carrying a bag of mushrooms. Marshmallows. Looking at you, absolutely fucking terrified as his alarm bell goes off. And he puts his finger up to his mouth and goes, "Shh, shh, fucking hell, it's just me."
Thimble, what are you doing here?
I'm coming to fix your fucking enchantment. What idiot says her own fucking name?
Yeah, well,
Into the
I'm
tent.
sorry. I forgot.
That's
How do
fine. Get them to turn the fucking alarm bell off.
Tenacity's running into the tent, like ready with like.
You don't know where the person comes in though when it teleports in.
I don't.
No. You set an alarm against unwanted intrusion. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range that does not cube. So you can't even hit the whole campsite anyway, but I'm going to let you do it because fair dingus. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you when any or larger creature touches or enters the watered area. When you cast a spell, you can designate creatures that went set off the alarm. You can choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. It alerts you with a ping in your mind if you're within one watered area. This ping awakens you if you're sleeping. It does not tell you where a creature would teleport in from.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Since I got to the tent.
You
Do
would
I-
be... You would kind of look in and see one of the lieutenants of Alp standing there holding a bag of marshmallows and telling Xena to just be quiet.
Now, quick point of order. Would he realize this is a bit of a sketch situation? And I think you'd be remiss if you didn't say something.
You are fully aware that if you go into the tent, light, Thimble will kill you. It's kind of well known that the party that was being watched by Allah, the Watcher of the Crossroads, and Alp, it was like a big deal, right? Like, it was a really big deal, this party. You know that this, kind of looking at him now, you realize that this is the party that everyone was watching. Because
Hold
he's come here to kind of communicate with them. The group called the Marked Ones because they were marked and being watched. So you know that he can summon fully fledged demons and shit. He kind of has just fake contracts and devilish contracts lined up, balls to walls, and he's a bit of a trickster. So you don't know if it's necessarily safe to say anything, but you can definitely pull everyone in the group towards the area.
Yeah, that's all. I'll just say to Bone Crusher at the doorway, seeing what the go is. Bone Crusher. I assume this is a friend of yours? I don't need to go get everybody, do I?
No, everyone's safe. Relax. I'll handle this.
Okay. I give it a bit of a evening.
You can see an Eldritch blast crackling in this pixie's hand, but he's not doing anything towards you. He's just staring at you, kind
Thimble.
of cautious.
I get the vibe that you are an important person. I've been told with my companion to safeguard these ones getting back to pawn. I don't think we got beef. I'ma just stand outside. You do whatever business you need to. Bone Crusher says you're good. I assume you're good, because otherwise he'd be pissing himself or shitting himself. You two have a good night. Let me know if you need any hot cocoa or drinks for them marshmallows you have in your hand there.
I'm good.
Evenings.
Thimble kind of walks up to you. His wings unfurl, dragon-like and translucent and sparkly. He flies up and fixes your metal. It's kind of marred surface, instantly cleansed like you've seen before. And he goes, like, I can't keep fucking doing this. Like, the other ones were definitely on everyone else, but this one, it's a bit sketch.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I fucked off.
Nah, you're good. It happens. He's gonna fly out to the rest of the campsite and try and get everyone else in.
Walking around
He
inside.
patches up Celadrin's equipment if he lets him, Zoldan's as well. As he's kind of standing there in the center of the camp, he kind of just goes, "All right, guys, like I definitely fucking shouldn't be here right now. I'll probably get in like so much trouble for being here and helping you guys out. I just want you to be aware of as well. Craicne's coming for you. He intends to kill you because you guys let Hunter die or some shit like that. I'm not really sure. I wasn't, keeping up to date with it.
Hey, what?
Well,
And to kill us.
Well, it's fine because everyone else, if they hear it, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Craicne's coming to kill you guys. But you know when Hunter transformed into my dad, obviously, and it's like a whole big thing, whatever. Yeah, anyone else who like kind of finds out about that but doesn't physically see it forgets about it. So like, everyone else here is gonna forget, but everyone who actually saw it, they'll be fine.
Right.
To Clarabelle, Crimson, and Tenacity, as soon as you hear him talk, his words seem to jumble up, and you don't seem to remember what he said just then.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I see. A very strong wizard has joined the party. They're very lucky. Sorry, wizards. Wizards. Yes, wizards. My bad.
Always forgotten.
Thorbeck just wants to be remembered.
Never anyone's priority.
Very pat Sinatra on the shoulder.
Is this like
Offer a
Eeyore
beverage.
D&D?
I'm so glad that's what I was trying to do.
Wait, what?
I was
Eeyore
trying to sound
from-
like Eeyore.
Eeyore, yeah, nice.
Eeyore D&D.
It's crazy.
As Thimble kind of like patches everyone's gear up, he's just like, just remember, guys, like, Craicne obviously knows your names. He's probably going to be able to do the same shit that Caithwith did. Like, I have pretty strong magic, but I can't override the rules that are kind of like here in Fairway. I can stop, minor people from doing anything, but he's a bit major is a different issue. I'm gonna hide until Xander goes back to sleep, so I can put marshmallows in his house, but in his mouth. But then after that, I'll leave.
I'm gonna like death stare Thimble and just like softly shake my head no.
Thimble casts Enlarge on himself and is now your size. And he holds up a bag of now jumbo marshmallows enlarged with him. I'm always watching.
Ooh, can I have some of them? They look tasty.
Oh fuck yeah, of course. Hands you the bag.
Oh yeah.
Materializes another bag out of thin air. I built this spell that I can just materialize marshmallows. It makes my life so much easier. Who needs
Seems
summoning
like
magic?
This is a very interesting individual you seem to know, Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
Do you want a drink? Flowers, do you want a drink? You look like you might need mushroom. Anyway,
I could do with a hot
I'm on
cocoa.
watch. I'll go make one. I'm on watch. You do your Lord Thimble, I'm assuming. You do you, boss man.
Remake the alarm circle. It didn't take me ages last time or anything.
I'll get you a drink too, Nasty.
He casts haste on your tenacity, so you can get it done quicker.
Can she cost like? Can she try to like resist that
Yeah.
with like?
Contesting
I don't know if she can just try or just like counterspell. Like not like a dramatic, like she's not like a no. It's more just like she's trying to like not have it cast on her.
You could definitely try and shrug it off. I'm definitely not saying you can't do that.
Can
I'm just
I
gonna use carnage.
counterspell? I don't know. Would that be better? Like she's not doing it like a rude way. She's just like.
I'd just say Arcana.
I'd say Arcana or Constitution. That's how I'd rule it.
Arcana? Well, I got a natural 1, so.
Oh no.
Plus 15, so that's actually really
Oh, no.
upsetting.
Thimble kind of notices you resisting any, and he lets the spell just fizzle as kind of blue glitter kind of rolls off his skin. And with that, and knowing he's kind of overstalled his welcome, he's gonna leave. He just disappears as easily as he appeared. Funnily enough, anyone with magic can kind of tell that he didn't teleport. It's just like he just kind of like he popped out of existence.
He just left.
Oh, no.
He just got out of there. He was just like, can you guys hear the pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and you guys all can have a bit of a long rest. Now's kind of the time that you guys can double check that your level ups from last session to level 13 now, if I'm correct, were accurate, and make sure they're all good. Anyone noticing any issues with hit point battles or anything like that, just let us know.
Are we level 13?
Yeah, we leveled up. I believe we told you, but it has been a bit.
Yeah. Good thing I planned to remind everyone.
Wow, so good.
Built different. Everyone goes back to level 1. I hate all of you.
Start the campaign again, run it back.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys now. I've lost my main sheet, but I remember some of them. Celadrin was at 2, Zoldan was at 1 after his last refresh. Vareth is still at 7. Tarvis is at 2. 8. Who was the guy who was sharing the body with Tarvis?
Adios.
Adios.
Adius.
Oh yeah, he was mentioned.
Adius is at 1.
That's the funniest shit ever.
And Alona is at over 7, but I can't get her fixed because she's not with the party at the moment. Rip. And cool. Are our level ups all okay? We've double checked it. We've double checked our spells. Made sure we've added our spells.
Oh, you know me. Added all of my spells.
Oh yeah, you have the most spells out of everyone, so make sure your spells are correct, please.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, you guys get to kind of go back to bed. There's still enough time to have a bit of a nap before you kind of get back to it. I was gonna run a bit of a dream sequence, but we are a little behind.
Yeah, we've been on for about an hour and 10, so.
Yeah. As we wake up the next day, you guys start walking, and fairly quickly along the way, you guys start to feel a bit of anger. You feel anger towards each other for something that you may have every so often, but
Roll
definitely
behind.
not as fast. She's just like in a perma rage. It's fine. As you guys keep walking forward, the sky turned color it was yesterday now to a bit of a strange reddish hue. For anyone who's native here or has spent a decent amount of time here, you would know that this kind of means that someone is changing the color of the sky just with their presence. As you continue to walk, you end up on our map for today. If you could move us to our next map, please, Reese.
Can do.
Hopefully, it's not as blurry as this one.
Oh,
I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna pray.
yeah, it's not as bad.
Please. There we go. Legendary. As you guys walk in, the smell of pines hitting your air is starting to be tinged by the scent of blood, rusty on the wind, and a bit of a scent of mushrooms left over from last night's battle. As you walk forward, you notice our very favorite Craicne on the road. Oh, my token didn't save properly. That's okay. Here's a little white square. And he's walking with two similarly people as well. One's about 4 foot, and the other one's about 3'9". Craicne's obviously at a very tall and respectable 5'1".
He's taller than me.
He's real tall.
Or is yoke?
He's super tall.
The tallest.
He can't help it. Is he actually taller than you?
Yeah, she's only 5 feet tall.
Don't get within 5 foot of him. He can eat you. Just be aware.
What?
I didn't realize you were that small. That's checking. Anyone else below 5 foot or below? Say it now, forever hold your peace.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. Stay away from him, please.
Around the back.
For those of you native born from Fairwind, you notice in front of you Craicne. This is the leader of Teyfurch, the area where all the little people live. So that's goblins, gnomes, halflings, dwergar, any of the races that are kind of below 5 foot. There are a bunch of tinkerers, crafters, and of course, Tenacity's there as well, as she deserves.
She deserves. Oh, that's crazy.
And you kind of notice that the anger is actually emanating from Craicne as well. Could I actually get an aura on Craicne of 15 feet, please?
Sure, what color?
Red.
Agree.
Let me just
Bright or dark?
Below.
Bright and kind of see-through, so I don't get cooked.
That should have done it.
Cool. I just have to find his actual absorb magic. Cool. On the map as well, you see a bit of a brown puddle to the left of you. Xander, can you roll a perception check for me, please? Same as and Baldy.
Who is the second one you said, sorry?
I think it's me.
Crimson Bone Crusher, Baldy.
Okay, yep.
I got 9.
Perception check. 19.
All 19s.
Oh. 19 squad.
You notice that the water is probably about knee deep, so it's not deep enough that you couldn't swim or walk through it, but someone could definitely push you down into that puddle if they so wanted to. my leftovers, can you all roll Arcana? So anyone who didn't roll just then, roll an Arcana check.
22.
15. With the unicorn
16.
dice.
Cool.
Three.
Everyone's able to see it as well. Everyone except for Celadrin's able to see it. My bad. Celadrin, I'm gonna get you to roll.
Magic is not my strong suit.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's my
not
fault.
what I'm
I
good
was-
at. Like,
No. I was gonna let you roll a perception check as well, just for a different reason. Anyone who got a 15 or above, which I think is all of you, is kind of aware that the magic emanating off of Craicne for his hate field also seems to kind of be an empty spot for magic. Celadrin, could you roll a perception check for me, please?
yeah, of course. That's an 18. That's better.
You know there's quite a few places to hide. Obviously, the brown water over here you could kind of duck into if you wanted to, behind the mushrooms as well. You know that they explode, but you'd be able to kind of stand back here and you'd be out of their vision because they're on 4 foot and 5 foot respectively, and these mushrooms are about 6 to 7 feet tall. Behind the trees as well. As Craicne is slowly walking towards you with his 2 lackeys on either side, he's gonna call out. Now, what are you lot doing over there?
Going for a stroll?
Just
On
out.
far away.
A stroll. I see. Happening to go to a Parn, are we, for the next council meeting?
I mean, maybe not for the council meeting, but I'm going that way.
Yes, you don't exactly look like an elf, do ya?
Well, consider my skin's green.
Oh, some green people can be elves, surely. They're Eldrin like it, alright?
I mean, maybe. I just haven't met any.
As he walks closer,
Bring on.
you guys
Origin.
kind of know that. Roll like a history or an insight check. Everyone who's met Craicne before.
Would that include the newbies?
Not the newbies, unfortunately.
The natural 1.
Oh, mate. Huge.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Let's go!
Anyone who rolls above a 10, let me know.
I did.
Nobody.
No.
Like the person who's inside.
He is
God.
definitely had the exact same accent the entire time he has not once changed his accent at all, especially not in front of anyone you know.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you'd ever suggest that he'd have a different one.
Oh, not at all.
Crazy.
As he kind of like walks towards you, you do. I'd love to say you do notice his accent. Anyone who's not with a passive insight above 10 would kind of realize his accent slowly changing as he walks toward.
Hey, that's me. That's great.
I have-
19 passive insight, that's right.
Started to notice as you guys have entered, my life has become a lot harder. Each and every one of you has personally fucked my day up at least more than once. And each and every one of you is going to regret it now.
I don't even know who you are.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I'll
You're gonna be fine.
I'll second that.
Okay, Thanos.
Huh?
If each and every one of them wants to hop, if each and every one of you new ones wants to hop back and not be part of this fight, I would allow it.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've been tasked with making sure they reach their destination alive, and preferably
Well, that-
unharmed.
There is a fucking shame. As he rolls his crossbow to shoot you, rolling an 18.
Yeah, that'll
right.
hit.
Roll initiative.
Let's go!
And I would like to admit
19.
A natural 1 and a natural 20. Let's go!
13.
13.
23.
A 7. Oh, 7.
I got 22.
We're gonna slow that down a little bit, because I'm a little deaf. I'm missing bone. I'm missing. No, I'm not. I got him down as cell in this. I'm missing 10. Clarabelle, could I have your AC real quick?
AC is 15.
15, and your initiative?
22 off a nat 20.
22, very cool. Crimson, can I have your AC?
19.
19. And your initiative?
16.
John, can I have yours? AC first.
13.
13.
Oh, no,
and
sorry. AC is 17. I got 13 for initiative.
too easy. Next up is Eye Patch.
I have a 7.
You have a 7 for initiative, and what's your AC?
15.
15. Bone, what's your AC?
18.
And your initiative?
22.
22. And Tenacity, armor class first.
18.
18. Whoa!
Yeah,
Big
she's
wizard money. Damn.
and her initiative was 19.
19. Oh, good initiatives.
I
Right
know. Alona could never.
on. She'd fucking hope for it. That is
I think you missed me.
18. Alright, give me 2 seconds with initiative. 23, and then I've got Oldie. Yeah, I did miss you. I'm sorry. I thought I was missing someone. I just figured out who. Your
Okay.
AC, mate?
16.
16. And then initiative?
23.
23. Very cool. What a roll. Okay. As the arrow starts flying towards Clarabelle, what were you intending on doing, Crimson?
I just intercept. If
How does
possible. Oh, hang on,
intercept
do I-
work?
I'm just double checking. Hang on, I'm just double checking. Sentinel only for me. You have to critical. Don't worry, it's only within.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say
don't worry.
it's pretty close.
Yeah.
As it hits Clarabelle, doing 5 damage to start off with.
Oh.
Huh.
Say that out loud. And that's the little piece.
Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Someone had to do it. Keep going. This is a long sheet. And then Strike of Giants will let you take an extra d6. Could you roll a DC 21 strength saving throw for me, please, Clarabelle? Sorry, Flower Power, did you hear that one?
My mic was off. Yes,
I see.
26, because I've got daffodils in my crown.
Oh, I see. That would make you a lot stronger. It kind of hits you, and you notice that the force of this, take an extra 3 damage, force damage, by the way, kind of pushes you back a little bit, but you're easily able to stop yourself, because such a wizard would never be pushed away from such a silly thing.
Small magic, big wizard.
Big wizard. And then he's gonna turn towards Zoldan and take a shot that way. 22, that's gonna hit.
Yep.
Doing a measly. Oh, that was rolling 8 and 10 for so long. 6 damage to you, mate.
I'm going to attempt to catch it with a deflect attack.
Yep.
So there's more damage, correct? Before anything else happens?
No, I'm not gonna do that on this attack.
It just gets negated to 0.
Yep.
Because
I just catch a shot. Well, now, for all of the ones to have caught that, I wouldn't expect it to be you.
what do you mean?
Baldy, you're up next.
I'm gonna throw it back at him. Just
For it.
Can I also just dash it in acid on the way I'm going?
Yeah, you can dash it if you want to.
Look, I'll put some acid on the tip of the arrow as I'm throwing it.
Yeah. So it'll be your
I'll say that's a dart attack more than anything.
yeah. Coat
Listen.
feature work, Reese, as well as that your bonus action.
Technically, dipping something is a bonus action, so
I'd
Yeah.
say okay, then so that's your bonus action and your action to throw it back.
Yeah. I'll use the dart attack to simulate ranged.
Yep.
15 probably misses.
You notice that it kind of goes straight towards him and he catches it in his hand. These big, callous, meaty hands are about the size of basketballs. As he stares towards you. You still have one more attack open if you so wanted.
I'll neglect to, but I'll just move up over here for a bit.
Too easy.
Bit out of the way. And that'll end my turn.
Yeah, Bone Crusher, you're up.
All right. I'll move over here. And I'm gonna aim for this guy just here
Yeah, too easy.
with the blood cleaver. Actually,
Yeah, go for it.
it's a 32 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if that hits.
That's a shame. Yeah, that's gonna hit. I was trying to see if it had any way out of that.
It hits.
Yeah, it hits. I wonder if it anyway.
That is 20.
20. Right on.
I'm gonna rage and swing again.
Go for it.
27.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Oh boy, a triple.
That is 24 slashing and 12 from Divine Fury.
Damn. Yeah, too easy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move back like a space or two.
Probably a good call, man.
Go.
Flower Power, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I don't think you're very nice.
As soon as you enter that aura, Clarabelle, you notice your magic seems to instantly trigger. If you catch my drift.
I do not. What?
Your rage automatically triggers.
Oh, I'm auto raging. Fantastic. Let's go. Cool. Well, in that case, reckless attack, and I'm gonna forego the advantage to brutal strike.
Yep.
Slap him with the staff of the vineyard. That is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Awesome. So that is 11 bludgeoning damage, plus an additional 6 damage. And the effect that is going to be a hamstring blow. So, like, she kind of swings in around the back and it collides with the back of his left leg and kind of dead legs him a little bit. So he's got 15 feet reduced speed until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
And on top of that, we're going to True Strike. Extra d6.
Too easy.
That's a 1. And how much is my rage damage? It's like 3, I think. Hold up.
Where is my rage table? Don't we just love how the rage works, right, guys? It's
Yeah,
so cool how it tells you how much damage it gives you.
it used to be
etc.
on your sheet, and it's not anymore. We are level 13, so it's 3 rage damage.
Oh, very cool.
Very nice. That was my first attack.
Oh, rude.
Second attack. Reckless, foregoing the advantage. That is a 22.
That will hit.
Awesome. So we will do... Oh, minimal damage, only 5 bludgeoning, plus the extra d10, also a 1! Oh no! But it will be a forceful blow, and it'll knock him 15 feet away.
And that auto triggers. What's the trigger?
Just by hitting my brutal strike, it does the extra d10 and 1 effect of my choice.
I don't appreciate that.
But I can only do 1 spell per attack, per action.
Is that a spell?
No, brutal strike is just a barbarian thing. Xander could do it if he wanted to.
I don't do
Oh, I
it very
see. Cool. It takes an action. That's weird.
On 1 attack of your choice, or run it back, take out the 1 extra damage,
Yep.
and he is not pushed 15 feet away, that's fine. So yeah, 8 damage total from my second hit,
Too easy.
including the rage damage.
You notice as your staff hits into him that his body is kind of like soft and cushiony, and it's not taking as much damage as you'd like. It's also probably hard for you because it's that you're hitting. You are fairly bigger than him, right? Oh no, you're only 5'7".
Yeah, I'm not too tall.
You're able to hit him pretty easy.
Cool.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't really have much in the way of bonus actions, so I'll chill.
Okay. It's not showing me the correct thing above. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Where's my modifier to its AC? So 5. It actually has 22. I see. My friend is going to go 5, 10, 15 out of the way. And you guys love this one. He's gonna cast haste on Craicne.
Oh no.
We're so screwed.
And then it's gonna cast. You don't happen to have a.
Wait, actually, is there sound involved with that?
Yeah, verbal.
Zip it.
Hey.
That's a save, right?
Yeah. Let me just grab it. It is a Constitution save.
I have advantage. Does 23 beat?
Yes, it does. Damn, what gives you advantage on a con save?
Magic resistance.
Yeah.
He is talking.
I'm happy to use it. It's gonna make 2 Hellish Blast attacks against. Fuck it, Crimson's the closest.
So what's up?
Will an 18 hit?
No.
Cool. A 22 will hit though, right?
I guess so.
Um,
I will deflect energy on that.
how does deflect energy work?
It's my 13th level, my monk thing. Give me a second.
Yeah. I don't need to know what kind of thing. I just need to know. Yeah. I was saying to Emily, she seems to really enjoy that a bit.
Oh boy.
Well,
Yeah, you tell me.
you can use your deflect energy, deflect attacks feature against attacks that deal any damage type, not just bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Yeah, just tell me what it does.
Oh, it just reduces it 1d10 plus.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. Just
So it's
any
gonna do 10 fire damage and 8 poison damage to you.
So what's that? Oh well, that's deflected then, because it's plus 18 on my deflect attacks. 1d10 plus 18.
What?
Because I'm deflecting the attack. It's 1d10 plus 18, and you just said it did 10 points of fire and poison.
He's reduced the damage to 0. That's what's happened.
Can you use that against a spell?
Deflect energy. You can now use your deflect attacks against attacks that deal any damage type, not just bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. One reaction.
Okay, cool. So that's your reaction gone.
Yes.
I don't like that.
I've got until I check the level up. I'm sorry.
Don't have to apologize. I can deal with it. I'm just trying to find a way to deal with it. Really. 10, you're up.
That's me. Okay, she's gonna move to here, and she's going to cast Arcane Shell, which is a 30-foot thingamabob around her. If it could stay, but yeah, you're all in it. She does some like hand movements, and it creates a kind of whitish shell around everyone, and everyone inside has a +2 to the AC and resistance to force damage and any range attacks coming externally.
You said 30 foot?
Yeah. And then at the same time, because it's an abjuration spell, she can then create an arcane ward around herself, which is like yellowy colored.
I'm gonna react to that. Using my channel divinity, I'm gonna interrupt a creature I can see within 30 feet of me casting a spell.
Can I
Hi, buddy.
counterspell that?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
The spell fails and has no effect. If it is a level no higher than 4 to a maximum of 6 level, I gain 2 temporary hit points plus 5 times the spell's level. So what's the spell level?
6.
6? Cool. So I'm gonna get 4 times 5 is... How much is that? I can't math.
20?
Yeah. As Craicne opens his mouth towards you casting the spell, he's going to open his mouth. Now, kind of, his entire top half of his head opens up backwards. It's not like a normal jaw where the jaw goes down. It's like his skull rears backwards, and you notice rows and rows upon teeth, and he sucks the spell in.
Does it mean that I can
Tasty.
still have my arcane ward because I cast the spell?
Yeah, you still cast it. It just
Okay.
failed.
So I have an
So
arcane ward around me, which is separate
Yep.
to the spell.
Yep.
And it has its own hit points that I can use instead of on me. So you can get rid of that circle.
Great.
And I'll put a little dot for her arcane ward on her. And wait, I can probably. It has 31. And for her bonus action, is this red thing like a spell?
The red thing is just his like aura, so it's like his natural aura, which is like an anti-magic field. It's like an aura of consumption.
Damn,
So any
this guy's
spells
an
that go
anime
off in
villain.
there.
Okay.
Well, he is an anime villain.
Well, in that case,
He
she's
hasn't
gonna
showered
misty
for-
step back here.
Good plan. You notice that his eyes are on you.
I don't
Your
like
magic
that.
tastes delightful, dear. Give me a few minutes and I'll bring the fucking flower girl straight to you, and we'll go somewhere special together.
Okay. That is
Creepy.
yeah.
Respectfully, no.
Whoa, you guys weren't saying it was creepy when I was saying this stuff to Hunter. Hold up.
Yeah, but Hunter wasn't as cute as Tenacity.
Oh, I see.
Also, it's
I thought he
Henry
was
talking
cute.
to Reese, so
Then there's a level there.
It's a different power dynamic as well.
exactly.
That's true.
And that's my turn. Thanks for having my first ever spell with the group not work.
I got you, buddy. Crimson, you're up.
Seeing all the gnomish fellow jump at the back. Let's call out Crimson. Not Crimson. Crimson's got to call out the flower. Flower, you good? And
I'll be
I'll
right.
say- Alright, cool. I'm going to use my 50-foot of movement to get up and
You'll
stab.
Alright.
As I'm running, I am going to bonus action using 2 of my key points to activate all my astral stuff. They'll just see like this haze of black, crimson red as a bit of a visage appears around me of some sort of beast of dude, big 6 arms.
Do you want your
vocal,
token?
fiery. Yes, please. And my horns seem to curl up into like these flaming fires. And I'm gonna wail on this dude here. I'm going to roll some unarmed attacks. 18 to hit.
Give me 2 seconds. Pretty sure he has a 22 AC at the moment. He has a weird thing. Infernal Blessing. Yeah, at the moment he has 22 AC.
Groove. I'll go again. Attack for the final. Damn it, everything's below a 9. I can't do nothing. Though when I did summon my arms, because I'll do it there, it's just a make a DC 17 dexterity save. Just part of the summon arms summoning mechanic.
Nope, roll the 17 exactly. Let's go.
And yeah, 4 takes, so you're good. And then yeah, I'm just gonna be there watching.
It's my Dwerger's turn. 5, 10, 15. I have to be careful, these guys only have 25 feet of movement.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's gonna multi attack. It's gonna make 2 jabs at you with its fist.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I assume a 24.
Yeah, considering that's 9 above my AC.
And then a 19 will also hit, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
Yes. Gonna roll my damage. The first one will do 20 damage to you.
Is this bludgeoning damage?
Which is halved. Yep, bludgeoning damage, so it'll be halved.
10. Yep.
It's weird that the wording on this is if the target is a large or smaller creature, it must succeed on a DC strength saving push 30 feet. Because I assume any creature that's larger than a fucking medium humanoid would be able to be pushed. But anyway. And the next amount of damage you'll take is 11.
So half to 6, or
Nah, it's 21. Actually, it gets half to 10, right?
yeah, because round down. Yep, that's right.
Yep, round down.
Cool. So do you want me to make that strength save?
No, you're good. And then it's gonna waste the rest of its multi-attack to shoot a line of fire at my boys behind me. You guys get to make a DC 16 dexterity saving because I'm just so nice.
Did you say 16 dex save?
Yeah, dex save.
And everyone was
You're
it?
at 20, baby.
No, 20, nice. No, just you two blokes over here.
Okay. Dex, sorry. That's fine. 19.
Yep, cool. So you guys will only take half, and you'll take 0 Zoldan, which would be 10 fire damage for you, Xander.
10. Right here.
Then I'm going to turn back to Clarabelle. Hello, Clarabelle. I'm going to stomp you.
That's not very nice.
Oh, I can't do it. Cool. That's going to hit. Doing 6 damage to you. Stomps
Half.
on your foot.
Is that the half damage?
That's not half damage. You'll take whatever half that is. He rolled a 1.
3.
He's trying his best. Oh no.
I'm on
John, you're up.
exactly 100 HP.
Okay. Bone Crusher, do you want to be anywhere in particular on the battlefield?
Not particularly, no.
So if I was to put you next to the wizard that Crimson's fighting, you'd be happy with that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on Bone Crusher and teleport him behind that wizard.
Too easy.
My actions. And then I'm going to give Zoldan Bardic Inspiration. That's above table, I said that, it's not.
Oh, writing it down.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give Baldy.
I could stay calm.
I mean, that wasn't John's.
No, not about that. Not about that. I'm gonna send you a quick picture.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up will be Eyeball. Sorry, Eye Patch, my bad. I don't know why my bad's Eyeball.
Eyeball.
All good. I can add another nickname to the list. Okay, what we're gonna do. We're gonna do is we're gonna go to this tree line here. Around 40 feet. So nope. Actually, I only have 30 feet. Let's see if I can still make it. I can make it.
Jordan, you were teleported behind
Cool.
the wizard up the top if you wanted to move your token.
Cool. I am going to throw a dagger at the magic field guy. I already forgot his name.
Right.
Yeah, that guy. And we're gonna be using. Let's do lightning. Let's try lightning. That's a 19 to hit.
A A 19. That'll hit.
Cool.
Right.
No, there's. Cool. That is 12. No, that's a total of 22 damage then.
Yep.
Cool. And then we're gonna do that again. Or try to.
You notice with that first shot that it doesn't
Oh, yeah?
seem to be very effective. Once again, it kind of hits his body, but you notice that it sinks into his kind of fleshy body and doesn't seem to really affect him too much.
So the lightning doesn't do anything? Like, it doesn't have any effect?
Yeah, it could
Or
be
like
the lightning.
See? Okay. Well, I already threw the dagger, so whatever. The 20 I assume is also gonna hit.
Yep.
Uh, 13. That's 21 damage, I want to say.
Yep. Once again,
yeah.
doesn't seem super effective. It definitely hits him, but he doesn't really blink an eye.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use bonus action hide, in the like, as much as I can around this bush tree area thing. Do you stealth roll for that, or are you good?
I'm pretty sure I'm good for that. Your passive stealth would be fairly high, wouldn't it? So 10 plus your stealth.
Oh yeah, 10 plus stealth is 24.
Yeah. I won't bog it down too much with that. Craicne's gonna have his turn now. If you're done there.
Yeah, I'm done. No.
Too easy. As he pulls out a great sword, Clarabelle, you notice that what he seems to pull out looks like the hilt of a dagger, but as he pulls it out, it is now a full cleaver, ready to attack you. Because you're besties. A 22 will hit. And a 30 will hit. The first amount of damage will be 17.
Oh boy.
14 of that will be slashing, and 3 of that will be rage. I assume rage just gets added to the slashing, so...
Yeah, I think so. So, you said 17, so half to what? 8?
Yep, something like that. The second amount of damage will be 14, plus a d6, which I rolled a 6, that's 20 plus 3, 23, plus... Just give me a hot second. I have to write a lot of things on here. Turns out when you get a level 20 character sheet, it gets
Pretty hectic. Yeah.
Pretty heckers, honestly. Bam! Could you roll a DC 21 strength saving throw for me, please?
I reckon I could.
Thanks, Chief.
I got a 20. I'm so mad.
Ooh, nice. He's gonna knock you 10 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And as he does that, I think he's gonna cast a Searing Smite.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Hey,
That is
technically,
just fire damage.
am I leaving his range of combat by being knocked 10 feet in the air?
Here's the deal. I'll let you do that because I declared my smite afterwards. So you'll get dealt 6 fire damage as well. And then you can leave his space. But as you leave his space...
No. He's knocking me 10 feet up, right?
Yeah.
I'm leaving my combat space. Can I opportunity attack in the air?
Yeah, I was gonna let you, but I was just gonna let the doggo also hit you.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Okay,
has he made the con save for the Searing Smite?
That's a good point. Why would you remind me of that?
Yeah,
25.
Kill him. Okay. So how much do you get less on that?
It just means he doesn't.
I'm just not
stay
caught
burning.
on fire.
Burning.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can make your attack against him now, and then the doggo will make his attack after you.
Great! Wonderful! Hey-ya! That is a 25.
You are bitch. Okay, roll your damage.
Oh, huge. 9, including rage.
So 9, half that down to 4. Massive damage.
Huge.
You're getting close. You're getting close to the closest one. Proud of you. A 27 will definitely hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Doing 16 bludgeoning damage to you with 8. Because you're just the
Half to
best
8.
wizard.
I'm so good at wizardry.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot real quick. We're not gonna do it on this one, but I maybe want to do it on the next one. Maybe I might not yet. Cool. And that is Craicne's turn. Done. Baldy, you're up.
Nice. Well, I'm just gonna move here.
Are you trying to be careful of the mushrooms, or are you just running into it?
I'm actively trying to avoid them. Should I go a little further then at that point?
Yeah, I'd also count it as difficult terrain as well, so you just lose 5 feet. But that should be okay for you.
Yeah, I still got 45, so I'm not. Sorry, I'm at 50 now. Either way, I'm gonna go there. Would this count as flanking where I am, or no? Because of
no, because she's 10 feet up in the air.
Yeah, cool.
I think for flanking, you have to be actually next to them. I get where you're coming from with your 30 feet arm. To trigger the flanking, you have to be right next to them.
That's all good. I don't mind that. I'm going to. I will summon a copy and have him run right behind Craicne.
Yep.
As the bonus action. Then. Sorry. Thank you.
Yep.
Then I will proceed to make some attacks. Now it's considered flanking, yes? Hello?
Yes, again, sorry?
Now it's considered flanking, yes?
Yep.
Just make sure I'm aware of things, that's all. 23 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
I will roll. This is acid damage. I'm gonna go those. 20 acid.
Yep.
I'll go once more. This is coming from the clone directly behind him as well. Just 14 misses.
Yep.
I'll action surge. Let's try again. Natural 20.
Let's go.
There's that. And that. 13 and 22. That's 35 for the first hit.
My friend, the Dwyer guy, is going to see that and cast Silvery Barbs.
Ooh.
Giving advantage to Craicne.
Of course you would.
I'll try again. Try again?
Yep, go again.
It's all because Steve used silvery barbs.
How does
It's your fault, Steven.
Before I go further, how does a bardic inspiration work again?
So when you do a D20 check, so attack, saving throw, skill check, you can choose to add your bardic inspiration onto it, and
it's a D10 at this level, isn't it?
Yes, currently it's a D10 you can add.
I'll add my D10 onto that 14.
So for a 24.
So 19.
It'll be 19.
19.
Yep.
Hit it? Cool.
Yep.
Not that. It is this one plus these two for that. This is still that first hit, yes?
It's the one that you hit the 20 on.
So this is the first attack. Okay.
Yep.
That was 17.
Damn.
Let's try again. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool beans. Let's do that plus these two. For another 18. Pretty sure my echo can do a thing. Unleash incarnation. Whenever I take the attack action, I can make one additional from the thing once per long rest. So my echo will make one more additional attack. Is that alright?
Yep.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Result in this amount. Another 16.
Yep.
Your beans. I'm just imagining a whole flurry of acid pounding at his, I'm gonna call it hide, for want of a better word.
As you do that last thing, you notice that Craicne reaches over and touches his heart. Red air completely surrounding him, and it seems as if he's regained a bit of strength.
Does strength mean actual strength or HP? That's up to me. Cool beans. Well, I've expended my resources, so I'm gonna end my turn there.
Too easy. Bone Crusher, you're up.
Alright. Since I've been teleported behind this guy, I'm going to hit him with the hammer.
Yep.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
No, it will not.
Ooh, swing again. 32.
No, it will.
Alright. That will be 23 plus 9.
Yeah.
Plus Divine Fury 12.
Damn. Like a fucking truck.
Bro got like hit like a foot into the ground.
Bonk.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Flower, you're up.
Cool, Mago.
You're 10 feet in the air and falling.
Yes, I am. Can I try and like angle my body so that I fall onto this guy? I just want to knock him prone with my falling. It's not going to damage him. Hello?
He just like breathing on there.
Sorry, could you just repeat that for me? I think I cut out, so I just reset myself real quick.
Yeah, I'd like to, as I fall, angle myself so I knock this guy prone, like kind of land on him.
Okay, that's rude, but fair enough. He can't do anything. He, in fact, does not have a reaction left over because he wasted it hitting you. I rolled your full damage. I was gonna let you share it with him, but I only rolled 1 damage, so he's just gonna take it. So you're gonna take no full damage.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stand back up. That uses half of my movement. Not like I'm moving anywhere. And yeah, I'm going to reckless, forego advantage for brutal strike.
Yep.
Hiya! That's probably gonna hit. That's a 25.
On my boy.
On Craicne.
Yeah, that'll hit. Big sad.
Hiya! So that is 8 bludgeoning plus 3 rage plus d10 brutal strike, coming to a total of 21 total from that. The effect I would like to go for is Sundering Blow.
Hit me.
So, before the start of my next turn, the next attack roll made by another creature against this target has a +5 bonus to the roll.
Ooh, that's pretty strong.
It's pretty good. That's my first attack, and I might chuck a little bit of True Strike in on that and get another D6. Yeah, that's another one.
Yippee! One, rounded down to one is one.
Fantastic. And wacky wacky again. Do I get advantage from the flanking?
Yes, I'll let you have advantage on the flanking.
Hell yeah. Should have asked that before. Dirty 20 to hit Craicne.
That'll hit Craicne.
Beautiful. Another 11 damage. And for my bonus action... don't really have anything for a bonus action. That'll do.
It's now my gnome's turn. I was gonna be honest, I was kind of tossing this up, but...
but we throw in hands.
Bone Crusher and Crimson as they surround him, and he's gonna go... You both seem like wise people, wise young people. I'm a gnome, as you can see. Who would you prefer to have a bit of a trip out of the two of you? As you guys are whacking him during him saying this.
It's just the Iron Man versus Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Yikes.
I mean, it's my job to look after these ones, so I'll probably take whatever if it's a negative thing. Do I get it?
You probably match the theme as well. Could you make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage for me?
Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage. That's not kind.
Oh my
Not
god.
Not kind.
Yeah.
That is not kind. That would be an 8.
Oh, that's great. So you're gonna take...
However, I would like to use something.
Go for it.
It's called Guarded Mind. Since I have Mage Slayer as a feat, if I fail as an Int, Wisdom, or Charisma saving throw, you can cause yourself to succeed instead. You can't use this feature until after a short or long rest. May I use
Say it again. If you fail...
Guarded Mind. If you fail an Int, Wiz, or Char saving throw, you can cause yourself to succeed instead. You can't use this again until after a short or long rest.
Okay, you're still gonna take 34 damage.
It's okay. Is it fire damage by chance?
It is fire damage.
So I will be taking 17 then, because I have resistance.
Have you got resistance?
He's a tiefling.
Tiefling.
Just a flat one?
I am,
Cool.
I'm a fruit.
That's irritating.
How dare they?
How dare they ruin my fun?
That gosh darn hellish resistance.
Fuck it, Dimension
It is-
Door. That's one of those! Huh?
Is this... So I can't put any magic into this circle, right?
Nope.
Great.
Uh,
Hello.
you can see him start to cast though, and as long as it's... You got something that can hit 65 feet?
Does... Nope.
Cool.
Counterspell's only 60.
Good shit. Just make sure your damage is updated on your sheets as well, gang. I'm just gonna use 2 Hellish Blasts. Both of them on my best friend, Crimson. A 25 will hit. A gross 20, I don't think. Oh, a gross 20 will hit. Perfect. You're gonna take 15 fire damage and 4 poison damage for the first one.
15 would be reduced to 8? 7?
7. Then you're
11.
gonna take 13 fire damage to 6 and 13 poison damage.
Oh, I forgot I had. Oh, I've already taken it. Don't worry. I should have used my deflection. It's all good.
Tenacity, you're up.
Hey, my plan just got ruined because they're all in the circle of.
Fuck you.
Stop.
Yeah.
She is going to run over here, and I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress at a higher level so that I can target John as well, and we both get resistance to psychic damage and advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Resistance to psychic, Alona could know.
Hey.
Sounds like an Alona diff, honestly.
This is feeling targeted. Okay. We get it. She's unstable. Okay. Okay.
Are you good?
Anywho,
Back on table.
I am going to. That's it because. Yep. Stupid magic circle of magic stupidness.
Yeah.
But you're welcome, John.
Thank you.
Is your HP correct on the page, by the way, Steve?
I didn't make any comments.
Who?
You should have lost an extra 14 at minimum, Steve, that last round.
On roll 20, Steve.
Because I was resistant to the 13 and the.
He did 45 damage to you overall last round, and then you've also lost damage from the first set that he did against you.
You didn't take any damage the first round.
Well, you still have an extra at least 4 damage to take for this round.
That's all good. I'm taking now. I must have missed on my counts. That's all.
I'm watching everyone's HP. Alright. Cool. And that's your turn done, Tenacity?
Yep.
Cool. Crimson, you're up.
Seeing the target run away, I guess I'm gonna go after him.
Yep.
Let's have a look. What's closest? I'll get him to that option. No, fuck it, I'll go this way. Priest, if you can just sort that out, greatly appreciate. And then I'll wail on him.
Yep.
What's a whale doing in the Feywild?
25 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Whale.
7 points of force damage. Second attack. 26 to hit. That will be. I will do a stunning strike on that as well.
Whoa.
That's 12 points of force damage plus say, make a. I believe it's 15 now. 17. Con. Save.
Could you do the last one for me? Sorry. What was the last one?
12 points of damage.
12 points
Force.
of damage. 6. And
Then stunning strike. 17 con.
17 con. Okay. Oh, let me just go back over to my aura sheet. Features. Paladin. Cool. An additional +2. That's not 20 plus 2 for 28.
Groovy. If it success save, you roll your speed's halved, and I get advantage on the next attack roll, and I'm gonna burn a E point to flurry of blows, which gives me 3 extra attacks.
I would say that with a nat 20 there, because we have been doing critical successes and critical negates, that you wouldn't get the advantage on this one.
Groovy.
No, I would actually, because you've got Clarabelle and you flanking it, so you're good. Roll with advantage.
Hey.
Can't let my flower girl get beaten up anymore. 26 to hit.
26 to hit, that'll hit.
Cool. 13 points of force damage. 4th attack. 15 to hit, that won't hit.
That won't hit, no.
And then, final one. I believe that's a natural 20 for 30 to hit.
Yep.
Cool.
And
that will be 13 points of force damage, and I'm going to pump in 1 extra d8 thanks to my Spectral Arms ability. I'm assuming that will be doubled as well on the crit one if I can pump.
That's a Reese question. I would double it, but I don't think we double it for everything else. Do we double that damage for the extra ability, Reese? On a nat 20?
On nat 20, all damage is doubled.
Yep, go for it.
Well, all rolled damage anyway.
That's an extra 8, so double to 16, so it's 29 points of force damage.
Cool,
that last attack. Now I believe, is that maintaining concentration on anything?
Oh, it lost its concentration on haste ages ago.
Very. And then I'll just pass it
on. Noticing its friend is not having the best of times, it's gonna go 5, 10, 15 over here. Would you like to use your reaction tenacity?
Tenacity?
No, not tenacity. My bad. My bad. The wizards, they're the same color. It's not my fault. I'm red green colorblind.
Audacity. The audacity on that.
Clarabelle.
Oh my god.
Clarabelle, you're up.
Yes, I would like
Or would
to
you like to-
opportunity attack that.
Too easy.
Clarabelle is a bad acidity.
Hell yeah, she is.
You're just gonna beat a 21.
Do I have... I would not have advantage, it's just flat roll.
Nah, not on this one.
Hiya! Fuck.
I'll take that as a win.
It's a 19.
Cool. Yeah, it doesn't hit, unfortunately. It's gonna make its first attack against Crimson with an 18, which will not hit. It's gonna make its second attack against Crimson, which is... Yeah, actually, I meant I need to avenge it, my bad. I'm old, that's not my fault. 20, does a 20 hit? A 20 just hits, okay. Only one of the Iron Fists hits, but that's okay. I'll take it. You're going to be taking 28 bludgeoning damage. And can you also roll a...
You continue.
You can use your deflecting blow. Just do it now, because the damage is getting dealt now. Are you reducing the damage, Steve?
I'm just eating something. That's 6 plus 18, which would be reduced by 24.
Reduced by 24? Yeah, it was 28 damage. Okay. Can you roll a strength saving throw, please?
Well, 17.
Okay, meets it, beats it. He's then gonna stomp on you. I am very happy. Happy days. Teehee. Surely that's quadruple damage, right, guys?
Oh god. He hit that one in 400. Look man, if that gets you to quadruple damage, we get that as well.
No, I'm good. That'll be 32 damage as the this fucking dwarf just slams your foot. And then it's gonna go again.
His Achilles heel.
Yeah, he just fucking kicked your Achilles heel. And the next one's a 21, which will also hit for 15. Nice and balanced, those little things should be. John, you're up.
I'm up. Okay, well, first things first. I think some healing needs to be done, but I can't really heal in that area, can I? Because it's all magic.
We're both
Yep.
useless right now.
Yeah. No, that's... While all the enemies are in the magic, because I don't have any martial weapons.
We can just chat.
Yeah. I guess I'll set up, Dancing Shadows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too easy.
So I set up my own aura.
Oh
And
no.
then can I hold my action, I guess?
Yeah, you can
to-
hold your action.
How big
um,
is your aura?
It is 20-foot radius. I will just have a ray of frost ready if I see an opportunity to attack anyone leaving the.
Too easy. Too easy. And that's the end of your turn, so I can go into Celadrin if you're ready to go to the next person.
Yep, I'm ready. I can't do anything.
Celadrin, you're up.
Coolio. Okay. I'm currently hiding. So I'm going to go and throw my dagger at the main guy again. I'm going to use ice, and hopefully that does better than the lightning. That's a 22. That should hit.
Against which one, sorry?
The Caphas? The
Craicne, yeah, Craicne, yeah. You also have an advantage on that one as well, just as a reminder, because you have the flanking, so you can do your sneak attack on that one as well.
yeah, no, yeah, I was gonna roll a sneak attack anyway because
Yeah.
I'm also hiding, so it it would apply anyway. Okay, that is a total of 9, 27 is 36 plus 10 is 46 damage.
Okay, that's 46, if I heard that correctly.
Yeah, 46 damage.
Hurts.
As a question, can I? You know how like when I use my main attack as like a dagger with my daggers, I can have a second attack, right?
Yep.
And then have my bonus action free.
Yep.
Can I do main attack, bonus action, main attack, or does it have to be main attack, and then bonus action?
As far as I'm aware, you can do any of your actions in any order, including movement, actions, and attacks, and stuff like that. So you can go attack, bonus action, attack. Reese can double check me on that one. I can even search up the attack action itself.
Oh, look, I'm not too fussed about any order. It can just be a home
Yeah.
rule for us that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because then I can.
Same as, yeah, just because I want to let it slide because before we let Xander go, attack, bonus action, rage, attack. So we kind of have been doing it that way
I see,
anyway,
okay,
so you
yeah.
do have free. So yeah, go ahead and do what you want to do with that one.
So I can bonus action hide again and then have another sneak attack. Or is
Yeah.
it, or it's still only
You can
one?
only use
sneak attack is
once per turn as far as
once.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it does say that in the sneak attack
yeah,
ability.
Okay. That makes.
Though it
that
is
makes
once
sense.
per turn, not once per round. Keep that in mind.
So if you
You
get
can
like
use it on
opportunity,
reactions.
Okay. I did forget that I'm gonna use Rose of the Grave. Because I sneak attacked.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use it on the guy next to him, the gnome dwarf.
The
I don't know what the
gnome.
heck that is.
That one's a gnome. Gnome.
Yeah. That is 14 damage to him.
14. Oh no. What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Cool. No resistance to that one.
Cool. Yeah, okay. Then what I'm going to do is I think I wanna move a bit. I wanna use bonus action dash and get a bit closer to the party. So I'm gonna use my bonus action dash and then use my second attack again on the main guy.
Yeah,
with the
Craicne, yeah,
magic
you're
orb.
good.
Yeah.
Advantage +2 for this one.
Okay.
Sorry, advantage +4.
That's 29. That should
Yep,
be enough.
that'll hit.
It should be enough. Cool, and that's a total of 15 damage.
15, right on.
Cool, and I think that ends my turn.
Okay.
I play my card face down and end my turn.
You've activated my trap card.
It's very anime of you. Let me try and find my page that has my spell name on it.
I believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi.
That's it. This is no longer fun for me. Each and every one of you around me, come to my Blood Baron. Mental materialization, which is Blood Barons. Anyone in that 15-foot cube, apart from the other two, Dwerga and Gnome, are going to be taken to a different map now.
Oh boy, that's gonna be so much work for me. Hold up.
I love you. You're my favorite.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's Crimson, and Celadrin and Clarabelle, because Zoldan's playing will not be affected by it.
Sorry, what do I have to do?
You're getting relegated to a different dimension.
Okay. That's
Crimson, me, and who? Celadrin. Great. Bam.
Does anyone else hear the talking?
I do,
yes, I do.
yeah.
Well, if they're disappearing and the aura disappears, then can I use my...
Yes. Yes, you may. I forgot about that. Yes, you can.
I'm just on the closest.
Yep.
Come on. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh no, it won't hit. 22.
Ah. I tried.
That's so hard.
I'll let you roll with advantage because you've been waiting for so long.
Okay. I'll try again.
So...
22.
Well, there we go.
That'll hit.
For 15 frost damage.
Resistance to that one. Cold damage or frost damage?
Cold, sorry.
Okay, yep, so...
It's the same thing.
7. I'm double checking. I don't know, it might be a custom spell. Thanks, Chief.
I
Could be good
wouldn't
now.
make a custom
Crimson's gotta go to his thing
spell
over
that
here.
doesn't use a pre-existing damage type.
Throw that shit out of the sky. Alright. We honestly might do this fight in... no, can you take me over to the blood map?
Blood for the
keep going
blood
on
map.
mine. Blood for the blood map. As you guys land in a bloody room, the blood goes up to your shoulders where you're currently standing. You cannot see Craicne at all. Also, I lost control of Craicne, goddammit.
Yeah, one moment. Trying to bring my own token to that map.
Oh, okay. As you guys are waiting in this blood, you notice that things keep hitting your feet underneath you, and upon looking down, you notice that it is the stripped and flayed corpses of various creatures with other weapons and other garments as well, making it seem as if there were humanoids here before. You notice around you seem to be elevated positions where the corpses are stacked up high, and upon them you can see more of these gruesome things. Craicne is going to go 5, 10. Who do I want to hit? Fuck it, you're in front of me.
Not by choice.
Sneak attack.
Oh, great.
31 will hit. A nat 20 will hit.
That's probably where I go down.
The first amount of damage will be 21.
Yep. I'm down, depending on how it goes.
The second amount will be 23.
No, I'm still up with 1 HP. Let's go.
As you notice that he disappears back under the murky depths. You guys notice that there is movement patterns in the blood seeming to go this way.
Love that.
Next person on the encounter is Baldy. Reese, can you take us back to the other map, please? I love you. Alright, Baldy, you're up.
G'day, g'day. Just so I'm aware, both these fellas here are enemies?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna move slightly... I'm gonna go up here, avoiding their path and still just melee hit them from here.
Yep.
Just the one directly below me. The,
Yep.
the pixelated one, to make it easy.
Yep. The black one.
Yeah. 20 to hit, dirty?
Nope. AC of 21.
God damn it.
He fast does.
Well, that'll hit.
Alright. How much damage?
It'll be a total of 17.
Woo!
Then I'll
Wasn't a
bonus
fan of
action
that.
flurry. Bonus flurry.
Yep.
That'll miss. And that'll also miss. That was rough.
The Dwerga getting hit by the first one turns to you and just gets hit by the last two as well as your blows land but don't seem to affect him.
Well, that's my turn.
Easy. Bone Crusher, you're up.
Smack him! You're muted!
145.
You're still muted!
Yippee!
It's okay, I said smack him for you.
That's absolutely how this works. I agree.
Let's smack this guy.
Yep.
Okay, when D&D Beyond decides to load.
Craicne forgot to do his reaction earlier. I regret it. Oh.
Okay, prank him, John. No, that's only a 2. That's not good. That's only a 19 to hit.
Nope. Does not hit.
Take again. 23.
That would hit if its friend didn't use silvery barbs on you, giving it advantage on its next attack.
Is Silvery Barbs vocal?
Verbal? Yep.
Zip it.
Dip it again. I'm gonna roll with advantage again. We're gonna hopefully pass. Does an 18 pass it?
That is the save DC.
Meets it, beats it.
I tried.
I do nothing. I stand there.
What weapon did you use down on it, by the way? A hammer? He actually catches it in his hands, now grappling onto it.
What?
He just
What?
caught it with 2 hands straight up.
No, fuck him. Die in a hole.
Flower, you're up. Next. Yeah, other map, Reese. I love you. You're my favorite. Can I do this? If I change you to 24 as well. I change Crimson to 23. And I change Baldy to 22. I change Tenacity to 23. That should fix it. Yes, okay.
What's happening here?
We're going to a different map because it's Flower Power's turn.
Okay.
This token is obviously invisible to you.
Mhm.
He's not hiding outside the walls. Or is he? Bum, bum, wah, 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 wah.
In the walls.
I rolled an intelligence check to see if she would realize that the trail we saw moving through was Craicne. She's not smart enough to know that. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to cast Goodberry, and a bush of 10 Goodberries appears. So...
Let me roll something real quick. I was gonna make it so this entire area did not have magic, but we're gonna see.
I'm attempting to cast it.
It doesn't seem to work, and your hand instead grows just random sausages.
Well, I tried. And I'm gonna start stomping heavily in the blood to try and see if I can stand on his face.
That's valid.
That's my go. That's all I can do.
Yep, that's valid. I have changed it up a little bit just to let everyone know, just so that everyone can, so we're not flipping back and forth every 2 seconds. Crimson, you can take your turn now.
Here's something real quick.
Oh wait, no, I don't want tenacity there.
Too bad.
You said my name.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I was trying to make it easier for myself. I may have kind of partially fucked up, but it'll be fine.
I'm going to use patient defense. Bonus action, just use one to gain 2d10 temp HP because it is heightened. Let's just roll out, see what happens. What do we get? 13, that's pretty good. And because of patient defense, I take the disengage as a bonus action expend. So because I am also spending, I will now have the dodge action as well. Is 13 temp. I have the dodge action currently active, and I'm just going to hold and attack. If anything comes near me.
What do I need you to be? You're actually gonna stay the same. Celadrin, as it becomes your turn to act, you feel something in your pocket start to burn as you're actually ripped from this plane back to the material plane. Could I have this token back to the other area, please, Reese?
You said that to the material plane. What?
Not to the material plane. Fair win. Fair win. That's what I meant. Fair win.
No, hey, this material plane is fine for me. I'm
complaining.
We'll happily take that. Thank you.
Just
and then we'll take us back to the other map. I am going to try and get Bone Crusher to that zone, though. Fair warning. As the gnome is going to take their turn. The gnome's going to say, let me just get my beard in front of my face real quick. Ilvir would never let this stand. And he's gonna hellish blast 3 times.
He's just a little guy.
15. Hmm. I think he's a bit scared by Celadrin appearing before him, so he's gonna hit Celadrin 3 times.
Okay.
A 21 would hit.
Yep.
An 11 will not. And a 28 will hit as well. So 2 hits. The first one will do 13 fire damage and 10 poison damage.
Okay. Okay.
The second one will do 12 fire damage.
Okay,
And
so
five
what was the
poison
first fire damage again? It was 11, right? No, 10.
The first amount was
10
13 fire,
Okay, so that goes on 6, okay, and then...
10 poison,
Okay, so that's 16 damage, yeah.
and then 12 fire,
Yeah, so that's down to 6 again, and then...
yep, 5 poison.
So 11, okay, cool.
Too easy.
Like that.
Then it's Tenacity's turn.
That's me. She is going to Misty Step to here. Bada boom. And then she's going to. Let's see if Mahu will be in. Yep. So sorry, Celadrin. She's gonna use Arcane Eruption. So if they could all make a dex saving throw, please.
Yeah, 2 seconds for me.
Dex saving throw, sorry?
A dex saving throw?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's not your night, bud.
But don't have evasive or something? As in, don't have advantage on this type of stuff? Or is that just my imagination going haywire?
Both my boys fail.
Okay, so they'll take the damage. It kind of starts to like glow, and then it's just like an eruption of this energy all around her. And because they failed, all 3 of them can't take a reaction till the start of their next turn, and they're taking 31 damage each.
Whoa!
That's not good at all.
How much damage, sorry?
31.
What type of damage was it?
Oh my god.
Force.
Force. Am I resistant?
I'm halving that.
Not a lot of things are resistant to force, bud.
Actually, I might uncanny dodge that as well and have it again.
And then she's just going to slip back into here.
She likes the shadows.
I think Cedrin's just gonna curse out loud. He's not happy.
You're a little sorry.
Like a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
What's Cell looking?
That's my turn. Sorry.
That's all good. The Dwerga Despot's gonna take its turn. That really fucking sucked. I don't even know what it wants to do. That really hurts.
What does the shadow thing do? Again?
Gives you
John?
half cover, so raises your AC by 2.
Play. Love that for me.
And also, they have disadvantage on perception checks made to find you within it.
Cool.
That looks like it would hit both of you.
What?
I bet it doesn't.
What do you mean both of... What?
Not you, Celadrin, you're fine.
Oh, thank god.
Well, yeah, I would never do that to you. I
Thank God.
actually like
Man.
Tenacity and John, could you guys roll dexterity saving throws for me, please?
Yes. 21.
Okay, you're gonna beat it?
14.
You're not gonna beat it. That's gonna be 14 fire damage, half as much on a success.
She'll take it to her
Owie.
arcane ward instead.
Yep, that's fine.
Wait, how much does the arcane? Oh wait, no, it's intellect pals. Don't worry, don't worry.
It's tripping.
My friend is then going to attack Bone Crusher, because me and Bone Crusher are buddies. Best friend. 2 8s for a 17. Doesn't hit the first one. Does it hit the second one? And that one and a 20. There we go. That's a 21 to hit. That'll hit.
It's a hard knock.
That'll be 20 bludgeoning damage down to 10 for you because you're raging. And then can you do a DC 17 strength saving throw?
Repeat. I didn't
Uh,
hear.
That'll be 10 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
I've halved it already for you, so it's definitely 10.
Okay.
And then you have to make a DC 17 strength saving throw. You get to make it an advantage because you can see it. And you're raging anyway, so.
It's looking good. That's a 33.
That's a 33. Nice. Okay, so you're not knocked prone. It's then going to stomp on your foot. For 14, it's gonna miss stomping on your foot. Big sad. John, you're up.
I'm up. Alright, I'm going to cast Monkey's Grasp.
Bitchless behavior because I have no reactions. Go ahead. Constitution saving throw, if I remember correctly.
No, it is a grapple check.
Just the grapple check?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you've got to do acrobatics or athletics versus me doing a grapple check using my charisma.
My Dwargar got an 18. My Gnome got a. Let's go athletics.
You got to beat 24.
Oh! So I'm not gonna pass it. That's cool. Yeah, they both fail.
So they're both now grappled and not restrained, but just grappled.
I love John.
And then they'll take, and at the start of their turns, they'll take a D8 necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. Eyeball, you feel that warm feeling in your pocket kind of subside, and you hear a voice in your ear saying, "No one would do such a thing to me." And you can start your turn.
Do I recognize the voice? Sorry.
You do. It's the voice that's kind of been talking to you a little bit.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Good old. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. What am I going to do? What is Cedrin going to do here? Cedrin is going to. So, what is this red circle again? Do I have to get out of this? Is this dangerous to me, or?
That red circle is invisible. It's more for me to.
Ah, okay.
It's making you very angry. Let's say that.
Okay. Well, I want to get closer to this man here. To be honest, so I'm going to flank him and put myself there. So that means then I get advantage. And then I'm going to stab him.
Come on, Sal, get the double kill.
I refuse.
So we are going to. We're going to use
He'd get a level
lightning
of-
on him.
You get another layer of advantage as well because they're grappled.
Grappled, yeah. Add
so
plus 2
advantage-
to it.
Okay. That's
Just
a
to the
30.
attack roll. Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
You love that spell, don't you, Henry?
Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I love it so much.
I can tell. It's your favorite.
You know what? It's fine, right? Because I had a counterspell. It's not like someone has an ability that removes reactions or anything.
Okay.
Clean synergy.
That is 39 damage
Let's
Oh. I love that. Thanks for
on
that.
the
That's so
warlock
cool.
guy in front of me. And then to the guy behind me, he's gonna get Woes of the Graved, which is 11 necrotic damage.
Double kill, one strike, let's go.
Wait, true. I just
Give
noticed.
me 1 second. I gotta check something. Is there anything I can do it? Oh fuck! I can. It doesn't require a reaction. This still sucks though.
Sorry, what could you have done?
I'm still gonna do it because it's a free action. You notice that the one here. Whoa. Remove that death sign off there immediately.
No, he's dead, bro.
You notice that in his hand appears an imp, which he brings up and bites into. I meant to have 1d4 devils with a challenge rating of 4 lower, but that's kind of stupid. He just chomps on this little imp, and instead of being reduced to 0 HP, he sacrifices the fiend, called the Hell Servitor's action, and preventing the damage and killing the chosen fiend. If it sacrifices its bonded imp, it loses its Infernal Blessing and Infernal Bond traits until it receives a new imp. This is not that one.
So how much HP is the man at?
So he's
Like,
done an
did
Ozzy
he
Osbourne to
heal?
keep himself alive.
Yeah, he did an Ozzy Osbourne to keep himself alive. He's on 5 HP still.
Okay, but like, so can he just do this infinitely? If I just stab him again, is he just not gonna give a shit?
It's definitely infinite. I'll tell you how many times he can do it. He can do it twice because I rolled for 2 of them.
Okay.
I'll be fair.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Is it a reaction to do it?
No, it's a free action.
Okay,
That's
well,
gross.
I am going to stab him again because you should only have 1 left now, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Stabby,
yeah.
stabby.
So I'm gonna go stab him again.
Okay.
That's a 30, not 20.
Let's go.
Can he, like, surely he just cuts off...
No. Sorry, I'm rolling this damage. I don't even care.
You can roll the damage.
Oh wow, I rolled so many 1s. Oh my god. I rolled 4 1s and a 2.
Celadrin, as you go to attack again, you notice that you just killed him. His right hand is still clenching onto something. As you do that, you cut off his 4 fingers and his thumb, and a imp comes flying out, and he just dies.
Wow, okay. Cool. Imp murder.
Oh, the imp's still around. The imp's not dead.
Can I use my bonus action then to attack the imp?
Sure, why not?
I'm attacking the imp. I'm getting rid of.
Do I have an
traces of
imp
everything.
token?
That's why I
23
didn't
to
bring
hit.
him in. Okay, that's probably gonna hit. Let me see.
I just want it on the field.
Okay. Hit points of 10, armor class of 30. Alright, you're just gonna do 10 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I already did 10. I did 21 damage.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Cool.
I just wanna play
so
the
that's a triple
game.
murder. Great. Cedrin's done now. He's out.
Thanks, bud. Xander, you feel yourself getting pulled down into the earth. Can you pull Xander over to the next map, please?
Yeah, sure. Hold up. There you go.
Thank you.
Xander, go into the other map. Do you want you over there as well?
Yes, please. Yeah, we're about to do that whole shebang.
Oh yeah, that's why I wasn't seeing him.
Guess whose turn it is?
Is it the small guy?
He's not small. He's average height.
Uh-huh.
He's average height.
Hold up.
No, he just small.
Xander's here too.
He's meant to have a steed, but he does not currently have it.
It's a little mushroom with legs.
A little,
I'm sorry,
little bit
what?
of bloodletting. What? What?
What?
You
wanted Xander here, I brought him here.
Thank you, I appreciate that. As he pulls out a different sword. Hello, Xander! Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
You sound so excited by that.
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Hold on. Not 20 for 20.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
go. What a
You're
guy.
So... Does it last? Does it last forever? Yeah, it does last forever. Okay. We're good. It just kind of fucked with what I wanted to do, but that's okay. All right. Your bloodshed greatsword. We can do 11 damage to you, as a cleaver just goes straight through your rib cage. Looking down at it, you can see your best friend Craicne, bestest boy Craicne, going to attack again as he pulls it out and goes again. This time it will not be advantage because he is not hiding. Doesn't matter, it's a 22. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
You got this, Xander.
Oh, the nat 20. I believe in you.
Come on.
That's a 16.
That's my spell save DC. Did you say 16?
He did.
Yes.
That beats it.
Let's go!
Beats it. But I will do this though. I'm gonna invoke my room. I'm
Hold
gonna
up.
spend an amount of unspent hit dice and add the number rolled to that attack roll. You can choose to invoke the rune after rolling the d20. So let's see my hit dice real quick. I forgot how many I have.
If you're a level 20, you'll have 20.
Yeah, I have 12 barbarian. And I'm gonna bust all of them in this one shot.
That's gross.
And paladin's a d10, right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna add 2d6. So, for everyone at home, this is 12d12, 10d10. Oh, wait, that's not meant to be 10d10, it's meant to be 8d10. 12d12, 8d10s, 2d6 plus 7.
That's
Let's
fucking
see how it
gross. Xander, good luck.
I can only do this once though. That's 145 damage, halved down to 72.
Hold up. He's on one.
Holy shit, is that perfect?
He's on one.
Oh, there's no fucking way.
That's insane.
Oh,
Get
you little
fucked,
shit.
Henry.
What the? I should have not made him auto rage. I hate this. I hate my life. It's not fair. Why me? As his cleaver is still inside your chest, he looks at you and goes, "Well, fuck me. I guess I'm fucked." Flower, it's your fucking turn. You just saw this mushroom still holding onto his sword, stuck in Xander.
Alrighty, now that's gotta fucking hurt. As I walk past Xander, I take a daffodil out of my crown. This is a free action to do, and I hand it to him.
Yep.
Xander, while you have this flower, which lasts for 1 hour, you get +1 to all of your saves.
You're gonna need it.
My turn to hit. Reckless, foregoing. You know what, fuck it. Reckless foregoing the advantage from Reckless, but still having advantage because of flanking.
Yep.
So rolling with advantage. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit.
Hiya! Oh, that was almost terrible. That is 8 plus 3 is 11, plus the extra d10 is 12 damage from the hit. And we're gonna make this one a staggering blow. So Craicne has disadvantage on the next saving throw he makes, and can't take opportunity attacks until the start of my next turn.
Too easy. Crimson, you're
Second attack.
up. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Tut tut. Reckless again for advantage. That'll be 22 because it's advantage +2.
Yep.
Wacky wacky. So that's another 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Was that halved or not halved?
That is the not halved. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna chuck in some true strike on this because I didn't do that on the first hit. Hiya! An extra 2!
Yay. 1 extra damage. It was worth it.
Mate, any little bit counts.
Okay. Baldy, you're up. You're on the other map at the moment, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, he is.
You notice that the area in front of you on the floor seems to be pulsating red, the same color as the sky above you. You don't know if it's necessarily like a portal or anything, but you do know that it's a bit of a something interesting, something abnormal.
Am I supposed to be seeing that on the computer screen? Because I'm not seeing that.
You know the red circle from before on the map that you were
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to see? That's where it is.
Ah, okay, that's what you're talking about. Sorry, my bad. Given to drag everyone else in, I might just jump in and see what happens. I know it's not exactly the smartest thing, but I'll do it anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. You jump to the space and you don't feel anything. You do start to feel a little bit of a pull, but it's definitely not anything major. Cool. Bone Crusher, you're up. How you going, bud?
I am just still standing.
He angry.
Yeah. So that's why I said that he was going to be targeting you, but you didn't come near him at all, and I was like, ah.
Don't you know
Oh.
I'm still standing?
What would you like to do?
You could do something really fucking funny. Or, well, something I think would be funny anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with the Afridi blade, I think.
Interesting.
Yep.
That was a 29 hit.
The 29 does hit.
That is 23.
23. Half of that would be
Plus
12. Plus
8 for fire.
Yep.
And plus another 8 for Divine Fury, and Rage is another plus 3.
Yep.
Second attack. Hit him with the blade again, why not?
Yep.
31, that'll hit.
I will hit.
Ooh, that's not a very good roll.
No, that's as low as it can get.
What did you roll?
He got 16 damage.
24
Hey.
total.
24 total, half that'll be 12.
So 16 slashing, 5 fire plus rage.
Yeah. And is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
I had this really cool devil-bound gnome, but I guess he's dead now. He was meant to be hard to kill, but I guess you remove his reactions, he can't do shit. Tenacity, you're up. You just saw someone walk into the area where you know people are getting pulled through. What's your plan?
She's not gonna do that. She's gonna go up near it, but then she's gonna kind of like study it.
Yep.
And I'll use her action and stuff for that.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check for me at advantage.
That would be a 25.
25. Okay. You kind of know what this is. You know that the majority of the second, like the right-hand mans and lieutenants of the Pedwar and the Pedwar themselves, including watchers, have got an ability to create their own demi-plane on this plane. From what you're aware of your research, at first you thought that the domains of delight and desire and despair were meant to be physical manifestations in the world above, but here it seems that they're not doing that for some reason. Something's getting in their way. You haven't found any reasons for it yet in your travels and stuff like that, but you can tell that this is mental materialization. This is basically someone's brain or their kind of own inner domain that they're expanding and pulling people into. And you know that if someone was to, you're not going to get pulled through unless the person wants you to be pulled through.
I can't use an action, can I?
What would you like to do? You tell me.
This might be like, it might not make sense, but because it's like someone's mind, I was gonna see if she could try to like use something like synaptic static.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Just because he's physically there. Like, it becomes a physical space in our demi-plane.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I could seal the gate, but I'm not gonna do that. I think she doesn't want to go through, so I think she'll just kind of stay there, and then I'll just say that doing that was her action. And she'll just kind of, I guess, look to Celadrin. She knows that she doesn't know his name. Sorry, that's just me. And she's like, "Are you gonna go through as well?"
I could use a few more kills, you know?
She just nods and she looks back at John and asks the same question.
Sorry, I cut out. What was the question?
Are you gonna go through the portal? The pulsing portal thing?
I guess we don't have much choice.
Well, I'll stand guard here. I'm with that.
I had this really cool thing called a Dwaga Despot. I could kick you guys around the map. It was gonna be really cool, but I guess I can't do that anymore. John, you're up.
I'll go into the pulsing red thing.
Into the area. Cool.
Yep.
Fuck, don't die.
Celadrin, what's your plan?
I suppose he's gonna jump in, have a look around, see if he can, help out.
Too easy. Could you bring those character tokens over for me now, Reese?
Celadrin, John, and Zoldian?
Yep.
This will take me a sec, hold up. I might as well take everybody over to this page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, some of you haven't seen it yet. Oh, very cool.
Welcome to the blood.
That's what he will never know.
Blood Barons. The Butcher's Blood Barons. Alliteration is key. As Craicne pulls you guys through, once again, I'm just going to explain the room real quick. It seems as if this square area is completely littered with corpses that have been skinned and flayed. For those of you natural born of Fairwind, you understand that Craicne actually translates to skinner or tanner. This must be where he does the majority of his carving up and rituals and stuff like that. You notice, though, looking in the floor where close to where you guys are, it's mostly humanoid skeletons. Around the outsides, it is a lot higher up, so you'd be able to move freely. But down here in the blood, if you are not over 6'5", you are not able to move easily. You move at disadvantage or difficult terrain.
Oh, so I'm good.
Yeah, Xander should be the only one who's good. Craicne is going to turn towards Xander, and he's going to say, Xander, drop your weapon. And Xander, you get to drop your weapon. Good luck finding that in the soup.
It's the Afridi blade.
Currently, yeah.
Yep. Hello, Clarabelle.
Hello.
How's your day going?
Oh, yeah?
It's going wonderfully. It's good to hear. I assume a 32 is gonna hit.
Fun fact. Yes, it does.
That'll be 14 slashing plus 3 force, 3 rage, whatever that is.
So, 7.
Yep. He's going to
It's a 10.
brutal strike that one as well.
Oh, lovely.
Because I love you, okay?
Yeah, man.
From a place of love.
Sure.
Doing an additional 3 slashing damage. With a forceful blow, pushing you 15 feet up into the air as he cleaves you upwards.
Can I do the thing again?
That's a good question. Give me 2 seconds.
You let me do it before.
Because as he does that, he's also going to giant strike your ass.
Oh, God. I'll say no. She'll be too busy getting fucking murdered.
DC 21 strength saving throw for you, please.
Oh, yes, 21 on the dot. Thank you, daffodils.
Okay. You'll also take an additional 1 force damage. You're not knocked any higher. You're knocked 10 feet up. I'll let you roll your opportunity attack.
Alright, let's go. Hiya! 21.
As he rolled his opportunity attack. Yeah,
valid. Oh no, it's only 5. Wait, 5 plus rage, so 8.
8, so that's 4. How much damage is mine gonna do?
A lot more than that.
19 hits for 14 slashing damage.
So 7, okay.
Oh, can you make 2 Constitution saving throws for me too, please?
2 what saving throws?
Constitution saving throws.
Number 1
Yippee!
is a 17, and number 2 is less...
16, you gotta beat a 16. If you fail the 16.
I got a 15.
Okay. I've had this character for so long. I just wanted to let him do it. You also get a little bit of a wound. You're gonna take 2d6 necrotic damage at the beginning of your turn. You can only have 1 festering wound at a time. It's then gonna go for its second actual attack.
Great. Good times.
5, 10. Hello, Crimson.
Yummy.
A 24 will hit.
Are you rolling that at disadvantage? Because I took the dodge action.
I rolled even higher. 4. 15 plus 3 slashing damage. That'll be 18 slashing damage.
That's going to deflect the puck.
Too easy. I've definitely used my lay on hands. Why is it showing up that I've got more in my bonus action slot? There it goes. Fix itself. What else can I do? Nothing much. I'll pass my turn to Flower Power.
Let's go. 2d6 necrotic. Do you want me to roll that?
Yes, please.
I take 4 necrotic damage. Great. Well, he ran away like a bitch. Sup?
You are going to take 1d6 fall damage as well.
That's fine. 1.
Damn.
Sup? Wacky wacky.
Sup? Sup, homie?
foregoing the advantage of Reckless for brutal striking. Still at advantage because flanking.
Yep.
26 to hit.
That'll hit.
Hiya! That'll be 13 for thingy plus rage, plus an additional 5, so that's 18 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And we're going to true strike this bitch for an additional d6 for a 2. And the brutal strike effect we're going to do is... yeah, Sundering Blow. Whoever next rolls to hit this guy, get a +5.
Cool. Next attack.
Second attack, let's go.
Get +5. Or advantage +2.
T. 27.
That'll hit.
That is 8 plus rage, which is 3. So that takes me to 11. I want me some mushroom soup.
You haven't used any spells against him yet.
I did. I used my True Strike.
Ah, okay. That's my bad. Just paying attention.
Because this all happens as part of my hits. That's probably why you haven't been.
Yeah.
But that is the end of my turn.
He would have just commented in the middle of the fight. Magic? How do you use magic in my zone?
Because I'm the best wizard.
Baldy, you're up.
On here.
In the blood.
Yep.
I feel like I've missed my turn.
You did miss your turn, sorry. Crimson's up next.
Hmm.
No, I've got my... Because when I changed up my, what's it called? Initiative before, I've had to change it back. It's trying to make it so we don't have to go between maps every 5 seconds. Crimson, you go first.
Well on the dude in front of me.
Yep.
Made a hit.
Advantage +2.
22 to hit.
22, that'll hit.
Oh, that was just an accidental roll. 8 damage. Second attack. 14 misses. Flurry of blows. 20 to hit. What was that?
20 to hit will hit. Just gonna be an 18.
Maybe. I might as well just stunning strike for the shits and gigs.
You stunning strike?
Yep.
He's only got a +13. I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. 23 probably makes it.
Yep,
Sorry,
it's
25.
fine. It's all good. I get a bench and second attack. 26 will hit. Is 13 again. Force damage. That attack.
Sorry, you're a little bit quiet. Can you speak up a little bit? Did you say 13 force damage?
So total damage you would have taken is 8 force damage plus 13 plus another 13 and plus 1d8.
Cool. Because sorry, I didn't hear any of that. You're a little bit hard
Which
to
is 1. So that's all.
Yeah.
And you just stand there.
And then that's you done.
Plus the turn.
Yeah, cool. Baldy, you're up.
I'm just gonna walk up next to Zena and try to hit this guy. I'm assuming that I've got, is it double advantage because double flank?
Just add +4 to whatever you roll. Advantage +4.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Let's go.
2 seconds.
29 damage if there's nothing wrong.
Cool, I'll keep that in mind. I'm actually just gonna take it because it's gonna take 2. That's 29. Half of that'll be 15.
Yep. Let's go again. 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
That total is 15.
Yep.
Oh, flurry of blows as well.
Go for it.
There's 25.
Yep.
That's another 12.
Yep.
Natural 20 again.
What a guy.
Oh, hold up. No. I am looking for there is something I think I can do against a critical, and at the first one I was like, yeah, I'll just take it, like whatever. But this one, fuck that. No. Not 2 in a row.
What a guy.
I mean, I might not have anything, but I'm pretty sure I do.
At least you're not a Grave Domain cleric, because they can just say, no, fuck you, not 20s.
Oh man, I don't know if I do have anything I can do. Shit.
Fun. I will happily take this.
Yeah, get your fucking in again.
Oh, that and that. 15 and 17 is 32.
Fuck, alright.
That's me though.
It's like a fucking brick.
That was a good chunk. Admittedly, double nat 20. I'll take it.
Boney, you're up. Rasputin. Rasputin, lover of the Russian. Xena, you may be muted.
I think he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, he is too. That's okay. Reese, can you run his turn if you still have access to his sheet?
I always have access to his sheet.
That's creepy.
I have access to yours too. Calm down.
I know. It's just the way you said it.
Alrighty. Da-da-da-da. Xander's turn. He's dropped the Afridi blade, hasn't he?
Yep.
Cool. Hammer time. Wacky wacky. I'm assuming advantage.
Oh yeah, advantage +4.
Great. That is a 35 to hit.
That'll hit.
Whack. That is 23 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, plus 14 thunder and lightning damages.
Fuck, no.
Great, and
Not underneath the 100
Divine
HP
Fury.
bar, by the way.
So that's another 7 Divine Fury. That's very fun. Alright, guess what? Second attack!
Yep.
Yeah! Yeah, that's more.
Just hit me with it.
23 bludgeoning. That's not the one I needed. And 13 thunder and lightning. don't think he's got anything else he can do. Yeah, that's the most of what we'll be doing this time.
Cool. Into tenacity. Tenacity, it seems pretty boring up there.
She's just keeping watch, making sure they don't get jumped, making sure the others don't somehow manage to come back to life. Maybe taking some notes on this thing.
Yeah, too easy. John, you're up.
Alright, can I use magic in here?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try a 5th level healing word on Bone Crusher.
Yippee! I'm gonna use my feature that lets me chomp 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 on spells. Where is it? Where is it? Absorb magic, which is my second channel divinity, so I can't use this again. I'm gonna interrupt it. Go nom nom nom. It's 5th level, so I'm gonna get 5 times 5 plus 2, which is 27 HP. Thank you for healing me.
Oh no.
I appreciate. As you all see Craicne's head once again open back, this time with the top part of his skull reaching back. You see the rows and rows of teeth as he sucks in the healing magic, turning it red in his mouth and swallowing it whole. Anything else, John?
That's all, thanks.
No, like inspiration?
Actually, well, I just used my bonus action.
Oh, I see.
Actually, if you, I might try a Good Starry Wisp on him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a 25 to hit.
25 to hit, that'll hit.
For 14 damage.
What type of damage is it? Just normal?
Radiant.
Okay, cool. No, still resist.
And he admits dim light and cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
T.
Wonderful. So I can't swim away either because I got a big bright light on me.
You glow.
I glow in the dark now.
Cracking like a glow stick.
Eye patch, you're up. What would you like to do?
Okay, let me have a quick look. We do see him, right? Like, we know where he is. He's not currently hiding or anything.
He's kind of hard to see because his kind of eyes and his nose are just out of the blood, but you can see him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I'm just gonna go there and start waiting on him.
Too easy.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. I'll use ice. Why not?
Advantage +6.
Let me just twice then. Nat 20. Nice.
Reese, can I use heroic inspiration to get rid of nat 20s?
No.
Oh damn.
Why would you do that?
Wait, so does the nat 20 stay?
No, it stays. It stays.
Okay.
Oh, you snake.
Henry's just being a dick.
This is gonna be a lot of damage.
I don't see this.
That is 61 damage.
Holy shit.
Very nice, very nice.
You just removed all the healing he got.
That's good. I am then going to attack him again. With the ice dagger.
Nothing at 20.
Yeah. I'm lucky. Nope. That's a 22 to hit though. I hope that's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
Cool. Then that's 20 damage. And then we're gonna attack one last time. 26 to hit should be good.
Yep.
And that is a 18 damage. And that ends my turn.
It's now Craicne's turn. He's going to swing at. Let me read cleave again real quick. I'm gonna try and hit Claire. Nope, Celadrin.
You go after me. That's unfair.
Whoa. 27 to hit, big dog. Does it hit?
Yeah, no, of course that goddamn hits.
Cool.
But,
Yep.
I'm gonna lucky that shit. You go again.
You... Okay,
you
how does...
go again?
Wait up, how does lucky work? Okay, no, I will.
It forces a reroll.
Yeah, when a creature rolls a d20
28.
for an attack roll, you can spend 1 luck point to impose this. Sorry,
Yeah, that's okay. 28.
Yep, that hits. I'm gonna spend another luck point.
It's crazy. That's 1 using heroic inspiration to reroll that.
Oh, it's my phone's actually working.
There's
Oh,
a 17 hit.
It does. There's no way this is ever gonna not hit, right? Like,
Here's a plus 13. It's gonna fucking hit.
yeah, okay, yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna use any more luck points. Yeah, okay. You can roll for damage.
That will be 20 slashing plus a d6. So 1. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Of course. Just as a question, how many attacks does he have, or can he only attack me, or can he also attack someone else?
He can attack. Like, he's going to attack 3 times this turn but that's because of his feature he's going to use.
Okay, that's a 20 on the con save.
Cool. Sorry, it was a strength saving throw. That's my fault. Can you just use the same dice roll, but use your strength instead?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So what was the dice roll?
It's an 18. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Then it's an 18.
That's okay. Either way, it would have beaten for a 21. He's going to knock you 10 feet up into the air. As he does that, he's going to bring his blade down on Crimson using the cleave feature. Hit.
I have a question.
Yep.
Since he's attacking someone other than me, can I use Sentinel attack?
Yes. You can also use
Go.
opportunity because
Let's
I moved you
go.
out of the way. Here, have 2 extra attacks. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay, yeah, cool. Let's go.
Let's go.
With... Okay, that's an 18 to hit. No, wait, 18 plus 6, right? Because of the other advantages, so that's what...
I'm going to shoot myself in the foot here because I play devil's advocate both ways.
Yeah.
Sneak attack is
I know.
Thingo,
Sneak
so you're
attack
gonna
goes
roll
again, right?
this with sneak attack, yes.
Yeah. Do both attacks go with sneak attack?
Just the first one.
Just the first one.
Okay, fine.
Being generous.
Ruin my fun. That is a 45 damage.
Shot in the front door.
Okay, and now comes the second attack. That's a 12. That's a nat 1. Oh my god.
Let's go. Roll a people. Fuck you. One is
that's a 4.
Crimson, 2 is Zoldan. Okay, 4. You're gonna hit Clarabelle.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm just gonna roll damage then. That is a 20 damage.
Can you roll to hit first, actually?
Yeah, sorry.
Chances are he'll hit.
That's a 14.
He doesn't!
Doesn't it? Yeah, see, Reese? You gotta trust me, bro. Like,
Okay, yeah.
wide.
Yeah, okay.
So because
29
that's finished, am I able to use my Sentinel against Dolmate? Actually, no, scratch that.
That would have been
Yes,
way
I could.
before, but yes.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, it's still.
Take a
It's
hit.
actually
No,
still
take a hit.
on.
Go. Take a hit. Go.
It's
I'll
still
do
attack
something
1. You're good. Go for it.
It's all good. I just realized
No,
my
it's,
HP is-
Steve. It's turn 1.
Oh.
Go. Like this
Henry,
is
I'm
his
telling you
first
to go.
attack.
Yeah, because I'm probably got to be dead after this, so take it. Go.
No, because okay, wait. His first attack was against Celadrin just then, so your Sentinel trigger now procs.
Yes,
He,
it
when he
would,
was
but
attacked, Oh, so you do yours now.
Yes, but it would, but I use a opportunity attack, which means I use my reaction, which I need to somewhat survive. So don't worry.
Alright.
It's fine. Roll whatever you do.
That'll be 18 slashing.
18 slashing. There is my first deflect.
Cool cats. That's very true. Has he got any way to escape? Okay. I don't think I have any way to get away. So he's just gonna keep attacking. He's angry. He's angry.
Angry boy.
He has to knock someone out.
Why so
Xander.
angry?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
13 damage.
Yeah, I'm out cold.
No.
Are you flat barbarian?
He is, yeah.
Would you like to use your getting up ability? Relentless Rage?
I've got
Out.
Yeah.
Yes, because I do, and I'm also a full barbarian.
And I do too. I mean, what?
Gotta make DC con saving throw
Yep, of 10.
of 10. And then my health goes back up to 26.
Craig is fucked.
Because it's 2 times barbarian level.
Yeah, 13, yeah. Alright, con save.
With your con, that should be easy.
Oh yeah, it's easy. Plus 9. 22.
You piece of shit.
Up to 26, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, actually, more health than I ended with.
Reese, who do I hit?
Roll.
Who would Drake want to hit here?
I mean, I've been hitting him
shit.
so much, so you would probably want to hit me.
Well,
Because I've been in his
Celadrin
face
did.
the whole time.
Over
I've been.
100 damage in a single turn.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Celadrin again, fuck it.
And I don't even have
I,
to
I
react
tried,
anymore,
man.
so-
I tried.
It's all good, dude.
26 to hit.
That is more than enough.
You're gonna take 17 slashing.
Okay.
3 force damage.
3 force.
And roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Like, not strength, constitution, right?
Constitution, yep.
Okay. That is a... That's a 7.
Awesome! You now have a pretty hefty wound on your side. When you start your turn next, you're going to take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Okay, well, that sucks.
Yeah, he's going to use his bonus action to hide, which he does have an insane stealth.
He is also glowing, remember?
That is true. I'll still roll it the way I want to roll it. I'm just going to give you guys advantage to find him. Cool. He disappears under the thingamabob. And you don't know where he's gone.
Look for the light.
Find him.
Stomp on his
Go
head.
towards the light.
Stomp on his fucking head. Flower. Okay, wait up. I actually need to get this back into the proper order. Because Baldy's actually up next. Then it's Flower. Then it's... No, fuck it. We're just going to keep going this way. Flower, you're up first.
Okay, sure. Well, Did I see any disturbances in the blood moving past? Probably this direction, or this direction, considering
Not
there's a
this time,
Xander
but
in the
you can
way.
roll perception
Perception,
at advantage.
awesome. I have a +7 to this, so hopefully this goes swimmingly. It does. That's 26.
There you go.
I'm gonna point him out to
You just see
literally
the
everyone.
under the eye.
He's over there.
You see
There,
Xander,
there,
like,
there.
full
Hello.
body turn.
You're not getting away from me that easy. And I'm gonna whack.
Okay, go for your wag.
Womp.
Hiya! No! Natural 1!
Oh,
Too
no.
close. As Celadrin's falling down, roll to hit Celadrin.
I'm sorry.
What?
No, there's no way that would ever happen like that. I'm lying. It's
Okay, fair enough. Well, the second hit's a
He's
24.
behind you. You're not gonna whack him. Yeah, that'll hit.
Wait, am I
So,
still in the air? Am I still falling?
Yeah, you fall when it gets to your turn, right?
technically no, but that's how we have been doing it, so whatever.
Roll damage.
I should have announced Brutal Strike and I didn't, so I'm gonna pay that
No,
I
you're
did
good.
not announce it. So that is 12 damage plus 3 from Rage is 15. I am, however, still going to do some of my cantrip shenanigans. And I'll True Strike that, doing an extra d6. For another 4. So
How are you using magic inside my zone?
I told you, I'm the best wizard.
Roll your shit.
I did. I told
How
you the
much?
damages. 15 and 4.
15 and 4. Okay. And that's you.
Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
Crimson, you're up.
Sorry, where is he?
Over here.
Yeah, I did point him out to everybody.
He's within reach, I don't really have to move to. That's alright. I can get up there close so we can't get Can I move to the side so I can have advantage? Or flanking.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit.
Cool.
Let's roll, use that. First. 26 to hit.
Yep.
I will add Stunning Strike to this.
I'm gonna be honest, he will more than likely auto succeed, but that's okay. You have 27.
Doesn't hurt to try.
One. Doesn't
He has a
try.
plus 13 to con. His saving throws, so.
He could
well,
not
that's
one.
15 points of force damage. He could
Sorry,
not
say
one.
that again.
15 points of force damage for the first
How would you like to do
attack.
this?
Let's go.
Beautiful. Beaten, bloodied, bruised. Grims will just turn his astral form full going, and it looks like all the arms, myriad of different fists, claws, everything coming at it, and then all of a sudden, it's a kick straight across Craicne's jaw, and just snap the neck with the kick.
As he goes flying into the blood, his hat falls off his head and starts floating along.
Damn, Jimmy.
As you're all kicked from this demiplane. Get rid of him, Reese. Get him out of here.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
How did I get here?
The end.
Welcome back, guys.
Ah.
Howdy.
They are just covered in blood tenacity. They've obviously had a very hard fight.
It's been swimming.
Oh yeah, I should have made you roll like a fright check, Xander, for having to be in waist deep water. It's like no.
Not swimming.
It went swimmingly.
Well, I hope your cleric didn't run into those guys before they ran into us.
I hope not. I hope Alona's still okay. Oh, fuck.
Just say her name.
Oh, get to write it down.
Nah, surely.
Alona's one of the few that I don't
Did
care.
you guys come to this place completely unprepared or something?
Surely I
Seems
can
like
re-
they did.
Surely. Fuck, I hate this fair wind. Fucking ruined bullshit.
I'm gonna slap him upside of the head.
I'll fucking kill myself.
Like I said, pretend you never had a name before the one you've chosen for now.
No, that doesn't happen.
Which part? You listening or actually?
Seems like that first option. Oh, by the way, everybody, eat up, and I summon a goodberry bush.
As you guys start snacking on your bush, could everyone roll a perception check for me, please?
14.
I think refreshing.
What'd you say? Perception?
Whoa.
Yep.
Perception.
32.
32.
Jesus.
Nat 20 with a plus 12.
That's
That's
gross.
Tarvis could never.
Literally.
Anyone with a 20 or higher sees an eye in the sky, prismatic in color, staring down at you guys.
I stare directly back at it.
Can I raise my staff? Because I have a Skyblinder staff.
You can. You actually know what this eye is, though. This is the Watcher of the Crossroads currently watching you guys.
Oh, so it's chill.
It's chill. Yeah, it's chill.
We vibing.
She'll just wave.
Kill it.
As it blinks away out of existence.
Oh, I guess
have-
you guys are sufficient in battle, which is good to know.
You look over, and Xander has got 2 giant gaping holes in his chest. I'd also like Xander, and who else? Xander, Crimson, and Clarabelle to roll 2d6 necrotic damage.
Me as well.
No, you're good.
2d6.
Oh, 10 damage. That's crazy.
2d6? Wow.
Yep.
Let's go.
What is going on with you guys?
What's,
They're still bleeding
seven.
heavily from their wounds.
what's the plus?
Nothing,
What's
just
the-
2d6.
It's just 2d6. 8.
Cool. Then you guys can have your healing berries, and
Nom 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 nom.
yeah,
nom.
I'm happy to leave it there for tonight if you guys are.
Good work, everybody.
Yay. We
The
survived.
cleric is here.
We beat the mushroom guy.
Okay, is he like dead or like Fairwind dead?
He's like
Yes.
Fairwind dead.
Okay.
So he's not going to be a problem for a while.
Yeah, he won't be a problem for a while.
Cool. I imagine Hunter won't be too pleased. Or maybe he is. Who
Oh,
knows?
That is true. Hunter, you feel like
Sense of
your
relief.
stomach dropping, and then you're like, oh, wait a second. I have... Give me 2 seconds. You can tell just instantly you have 13 days before you have to deal with Craicne again.
Alright, time to get some things done.
And cool, yeah.
Be the quietest 13 days of his life.
Oh yeah. Especially after meeting you lot. Alrighty, but thank you everyone so much for playing. We'll call it there for today and pick it back up again next week, unless anyone has things on. But until then, may all your rolls be 20s.